from the first beautiful entertainer to the last tired driver. It's a special event like nothing else in all of sports.
Last one to know, I last one to show, I was the last one thought you see there.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate it, dude.
And once again, you're the first person to notice that we're actually cool guys.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Shut the fuck up, Dalton.
Hey, what's going on, Electric Colt fans? This is Electric Colt Podcast. We are the LTC from East Tennessee, sponsored by DC Solar.
I'm minding my own business watching the Clash, and then I heard a knock on my door.
And they like come in. What the hell? What's he doing?
He wants to be a guest on tonight's show.
Just a guess?
I mean, think about the amount of crashes we've seen where guys shouldn't have walked away. Ryan Newman, Austin Dillon, Carl Edwards, Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano, Ryan Newman, 28 different times. I mean,
Hey.
Y'all should run NASCAR. I can just see his ass saying that shit.
I am loud. I am proud. I am annoying and give my opinion when no one else asks. I am a Twitter celebrity.
But it's weird because, like, Bush Latte, Bush Light.
Yo, what the fuck?
We say that.
I'm surprised to see a liberal NASCAR fans like this stuff. Look at the sport. How does it feel knowing that you are everything wrong? The sport is moving forward. You fucking liberal.
aware of.
What are you?
I just need to get in.
Dude, what the? What are you doing?
Yeah, man, just need to get in here with you for a second. Tell you about the car. You don't care if I eat. Don't care if I eat.
Can you spit again? God. Oh my God! I don't know. Dalton's out until he gets everything situated.
Yo, who the fuck was that? They reached over and turned his phone off real damn quick, too. Shit, Dalton's got some goodies over.
It's like, that's my mom.
Who was that? Who's reaching? You're muted.
You're muted, pal. You're muted.
That was Mama Good right there. Oh yeah, Mama has. Wait, excuse me. Did you see that? Hey, you can come over if you want to say hi. So everybody can meet you.
Where am I? Oh.
I don't know if anybody can hear you, but
Damn, that's your mom? Bro.
What do you say?
you don't want to know.
Oh.
You don't want to know.
Hello.
That's the goal.
Yeah, that's a mom.
Damn, you got a hot ass family, bro. Are you serious?
Yes.
You know, their future's up in the air. You know, we don't know where they're going. So maybe we could get some insight here. Without further ado, Haley Daddy.
Hey, it's Haley, Daddy. How's it going?
Pretty good. Can we see the fit? Can we get a fit check? Do a sponsor
Yeah.
plug?
Hang on, sorry. It's weird. You know, never been on the show before, but
Yeah. Just don't reveal too much now, okay? Wow. Awesome. Okay.
That was the worst take that has ever been said on this fucking podcast. Hey. Hey.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey.
Where
Hey.
am
Oh my gosh.
I? Where am I?
Hey, guess what? We're back for another week of the LTC straight out of East Tennessee. As always, it's me, Cody, your host with the most.
JKL, what a nice intro. I genuinely was smiling.
Was that the first time you've seen it?
Yeah, Oh, I was all on
Dude,
last
it's like
week.
a month old now, right?
Is it?
Yeah. I think so. Yeah. You like it though?
A really bad host. That's what I'm getting out of this. Yeah. Yeah, it's great. I do love it. Yeah.
Dalton Good.
It's me, the lead of the hashtag Par Game Matthew Parman, and I don't know where I'm at. I'm not in Tennessee
Parv Gang's
anymore.
back. He's
Where
back.
am I?
I feel like Parv's new name should be Parv. What was I going to say? Parv, Florida.
No, he's the new Florida man.
Parv, have you always just had like your whole last name as your thing?
Not all the time.
Okay. Yeah, you're way braver than I. You and Dalton both are just way braver than I am.
Well,
Parv was Mantis, bro. That's why he moved down there.
we're not in political chat. Let me just after that comment, I just want to change my name. There we go.
Definitely not Matthew Parvin. Honk. What's up, Jay Hit? Let's see. Honk. We are live indeed. What's good, Bacon Boy? Thanks for coming back by. Payson Plays. Yeah, okay. Finally figured that out. I kept thinking it was like Platypus, but it's Payson Plays. Thanks for stopping back by, my friend. Wait, which one's your dad? Is Dalton your dad?
I better not be.
Definitely got to be Dalton. What's poppin', Travis? Oh, we got a Parv gang in the chat. Parv, do you even know who that is? No, look at him.
Is that what's his face from?
I don't know. Maybe it might be. I don't know.
Is this the guy that is that the guy that loves Houston way too much?
Ooh, those are fighting words. Parv live on location from Bohemian Grove. Are you in Bohemian Grove? Can you confirm or deny? You declined to comment.
Decline to comment.
Okay. All right. Take that as you will. You think Suarez gets the win at Daytona?
No.
Dalton?
I could see it.
Fuck no.
Is that the guy that swallows pizzas whole?
Yes. It is.
We need some new Parv pizza reviews.
Next time I go get a pizza, I'll guarantee you.
Yeah, you've got nothing but new pizza all around you. Cody Power Ranger.
Listen,
Facts.
okay. If we're gonna
Doxing me.
Okay, here's the thing about the pizza. Okay, so if I go to like a, Domino's or like another chain, I'm not gonna swallow it whole. But like if it's just like a New York style pizza restaurant, those things so thin, like you just like a little chip at the tip at the very.
Just the
very
tip?
beginning piece.
You like to nibble on the tip?
That sounded so sexual for some reason. I don't know why.
Or likes to just nibble on the tip a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody's got their little special trick, I guess. I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick some A**, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
Thanks, Roddy Piper.
Duke Nukem. No, Dalton's dad, Kyle Busch betrayed Toyota. So actually, it's JKL. You're
Allegedly.
Dominic's dad.
Allegedly.
I'm Bruner's dad, so we're parents here.
So, do we have a guest?
We do, yeah. Hold on, I'm trying to get all caught up here in the comments, but thanks for trying to rush this along, Parv. I'm glad this is your fucking show to host. Do you think NASCAR opens a 17th playoff spot?
Yes. Yes.
That would be fucking hilarious, and Twitter would absolutely explode, but
I would laugh my ass off.
I'll have to have somebody spin on purpose.
Do you think Truex will win the regular season championship? Probably. I think Denny's going to need a really good points day and for Truex to have a really bad day.
I think Byron nabs it, dude.
Regular season?
Yeah, because Mark Truex Jr. is not a good super speed racer at all.
How close is this battle? Hold on, I've got the standings right here, actually. I thought ahead.
King J Hip, I have a catchphrase when I eat pizza. It's the rules, I make the rules. That was my rule.
No,
you don't strike me as someone who would be a supporter of El Presidente, Parv. Are you a Barstool supporter? I'm not even making a bit right now. This is just an actual question.
I mean, I watch his pizza reviews.
Yeah.
Me and Jacob watched Rough and Rowdy over the weekend.
Yeah, we did. It was a good one.
Real quick, by the way, Byron is 76 points behind in the regular season standings, so it's mathematically impossible. Real quick, running through what a wild explanation. We need Parv to explain more of how he operates day to day. I would subscribe to that myself. Hey, what's up, JB Graphics? What's up, JD? So we have a special guest tonight. We actually have a couple special guests tonight. To lead us off, I think this guy's gonna ride the whole episode with us. So I'll introduce him first. He is a longtime friend of LTC. I don't know a single person who doesn't love this man. But there is one thing not to love about him as much anymore. And it's the fact that he abandoned us over here in the stock car world. And he decided to take his talents over to dirt racing. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, JB.
Yo, what's up?
Hey.
What's happening, LTC? JB on the LTC.
From East Tennessee, word.
From Central PA, JB from PA. That doesn't go well.
I think we just stop now.
Yeah.
Hey, are you
put
still
it overhead.
Are you still working at prison by any chance?
Yes, I am, dog.
Oh, nice.
Don't do any crimes, man. I don't want to work with you, man.
I'll try my best.
You mean if I commit a closer to you, dog? Don't tempt me.
Jared, I miss you, bud. Not gonna lie, Jacob is the reason I'm here.
Hey, Matt, miss you, dog.
This
Oh my
Same
god!
here.
Please, here we go. JKL kinda mid. Not gonna lie. That's the kind of comments I'm looking for.
Well, you know,
Those are the
Eric
kind of
overall
comments.
is not mid. He's just fucking shit. So why would you make an enemy out of me? Why would you make an enemy out of me, bacon boy? Don't do that.
Summer says, Gerb.
Hi,
Jacob
Summer.
is my twin. So Jared, how you been, buddy?
I've been good, dude. It's been a while. I haven't seen you guys in forever. You know, I figured I'd hop on, see what's going on. You know?
For sure. We have another guest in here right now. Whenever he gives me a thumbs up, I will bring him in if you're good to go. Okay. Jared, we will get into our discussions, but first we have a special guest. He's not going to be with us for long tonight, so we're going to squeeze him in, interview him real quick, and see what the man has to say. So, once again, without further ado, our next guest is none other than an ARCA driving NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series racing pizza connoisseur extraordinaire, Mr. Brayton Laster.
Hey! How's it going, everybody?
Oh, God.
It's been my favorite person in the whole wide world. I cannot believe this. I don't think I've actually ever been on a show with you.
I don't know.
Were you here for the Knoxville one?
I don't know, man, but I gotta take a nap, bro. You know, I'm
Yeah,
getting
you gotta go do
tired.
some stuff. Yeah, hey Jared, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know who you are. I'm sorry for stealing your thunder here.
Oh, that's cool,
really
man.
cool. Seems like a really cool guy.
He's a big
man.
dirt guy.
Is he? Oh, that's
Yeah,
lit. Jared,
loves
I
dirt
love
racing.
you.
Yeah, look at his
homie,
wall
you're my
behind him.
Yep.
Okay, no, he's a big sprint car guy. Okay, we don't really. I'm a big late model guy. You know, we don't kind of really get along on that one, depending. Where are you from, Jared? How's it going?
Pennsylvania,
I
Central
was gonna
PA.
say, I guarantee it's from PA. Okay.
Central PA.
Okay.
How'd you know I was from PA? Was it because of is it how I talk, or?
No, it's a sprint car thing.
Oh, okay.
I don't think sprint car fans exist outside of PA.
Okay, I respect that a lot.
I've like one of my good friends. His name is
Mad
Bobby.
respect, dude. Mad
Are you a
respect,
big
dude.
Durner? Are you a big
Say that.
Durnerville fiend?
I go to all the PA tracks.
Go to
man.
all the PA tracks.
I'm like
I'm
right in
just
the.
showing
I'm
everyone's
like,
neck
I'm
thunder
like
here.
right in the center.
I'm doing
for
like
all that
interview
stuff.
stuff.
Wait, so Jared, are sprint cars better than late models on dirt?
I think so.
It was nice knowing you guys. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for having me on the show, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, we had him. I told you he wouldn't be here long. We already ran away.
I think I
Our
scared him off.
interview.
The guest
No,
scared
put on
the
a
guest
shirt.
off.
Is that Jared? That is Jared.
It's me, dog.
Is Jared a
Um,
regular? I've just never seen him.
Nope.
Jared is a old. He's an old figure in LTC lore. Jared used to be a NASCAR fan, and he quit watching NASCAR to explore the dirt world.
I don't blame him. I did kind of the same. And then I said, you know what? Instead of being a fan, I'm gonna become a driver. And
Oh,
that's how we're
dude,
here.
incredible shirt change.
Thank you.
Oh,
Whoa, that's
damn,
awesome.
dude. That shirt bucks.
So also, this is the first interview I've done. I got a new apartment with my lovely girlfriend, and this
Oh,
is the
wow,
first,
look
I
at
know,
you.
This is the first video, I guess, interview we've done here. So it looks kind of messy. There's all kinds of boxes and stuff everywhere. Like I literally this is my first time on a computer even, so I'm surprised it's working. I didn't go buy a lamp because there's no light. I don't know why there's no lights in here, but yeah, I have a ring light, but.
Is this your first time living on your own?
I went to college for like 4 months.
Okay. Okay.
That was a solid experience.
Were you like in a dorm?
No, I was living in my grandma's house, but my grandma didn't live there, so me and my brother
Okay, I got you.
shared it.
Right on. Sweet. So how daunting was that to do?
What, move out basically? And
Yeah.
well, it was. I'm not gonna go too deep into detail, but like my mom's like not a huge fan of stuff, and like was like
Yeah,
basically
for
like,
sure.
and you know I'm 20 years old, and I kind of want to move out anyways.
Yeah.
And so I was basically like, hey, and like we were looking at places, and then things just kind of got rushed. Like we found the right one, and we're like, hey, we'll take it, I guess. And it's real cheap, it's real nice, not a bad area. There's a lot of bad areas, kind of where I'm from and where I live. So I'm like, you know, I'll take
So
it.
you stayed local to where you grew up?
Yeah, I'm still on the south side of India. I'm actually closer to work. Is kind of why I picked it.
Okay, right
I
on.
went from a 20-minute commute to about a 15-minute commute, but I'm also closer to like the gym I go to and everything. So it works out. It's good.
So,
Great.
I guess I want to dive right into it, buddy. You had a hell of a day yesterday.
It was a hot ass day. It was a hot dang.
I saw.
Day. It was I didn't think it would be that bad, and like showed my girlfriend was like, hey, so I went to Watkins Glen Friday. I had a crazy weekend. I haven't quite gone. I don't think people realize how crazy this. ARCA runs a doubleheader weekend every year they do. This past weekend we ran Watkins Glen on Friday and Springfield, Illinois on Sunday. Half the teams use the same cars, so it's a 16-hour drive basically. And Watkins Glen is not. I don't say night race, but we started at 6 o'clock Friday. So basically, I left work early Thursday afternoon, drove like 9 hours with two of my good friends to Watkins Glen, got in at like 11 o'clock, and slept. Woke up. I had to be there like 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. or something stupid. Which actually isn't bad for most NASCAR tracks. It's like 6. So got like 7 hours of sleep. Went, did practice tech, pushed cars through everything, and then I spotted all day, not for the ARCA race. And everybody, it was cold, it was wet, it was like 58 degrees. It was wonderful. It's the greatest I felt like, because Indiana is miserable in Indiana, Midwest in general is terrible. It's been like 95 degrees for the past 3 weeks every day. And like I'm over here I didn't go buy a sweatshirt like in between qualifying and the race. It was that cold. And the spotter stand is like 3 stories up. Like I was in the S's, so we're already elevated, and it was miserable. And then it was like dark and trying to load up on pit road, and you can't see anything. You're having to use like headlamps and your phone for a flashlight. So then we get done. We leave Watkins Glen about 9:30, 10 o'clock. And so Tuesday last week, so like 4 days before Watkins Glen, we got a call from Tim Goulet, who owns Rise Motorsports with his wife Rita Goulet. Rita runs in the car primarily. It's number 31, and they're very, 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 very low dollar operation. Tim's been around the NASCAR scene for a while. I mean, as a crew guy for a variety of teams and whatnot. And I mean, watch a small team. They ran Watkins Glen. It was them, their spotter, one crew guy, and then their driver. That was all they had. And they showed up and they have like a 24-foot enclosed trailer, and Tim hauls up this like 15-ish-year-old like the F350 Super Duty. And they don't have like any power in their, they don't have a generator, like they don't have a cool down rig that a lot of teams have. Like they don't have, I mean, very, very small team. Basically, he called us Tuesday and was like, hey, we want someone to come on the car at Springfield, dirt mile. And big dirt late model guy. Sorry, Jared. And he's like, I just come on, dirt ringer, come on in. And they're very rarely does someone like that kind of get, like me, get an opportunity. Like, yeah, Ryan Unziker's kind of been like, he's a big dirt late model guy. He had a deal with the team for the past like decade, and he actually went out with a bang and won at one of the dirt races this year, or last year, ARCA, but that team closed down. So like the time of dirt ringers coming in is kind of long gone. Like, Kenny Schrader runs every year. That's about it though. That Taylor Reimer, he runs like open wheel stuff. But other than that, I mean, that was pretty much it. So it kind of sucked because I was like looking forward to like getting to run it possibly, but like when Monday came along after IRP last, which ran at my home track IRP last week, and he was fantastic until oil pressure was hit. So I was kind of bummed I wasn't going to get to run it because I love dirt. I ran the truck race at Knoxville last year, as most of you are aware, because we did the scheme review right here on LTC. Fantastic time going through the out of the Mac, the power mat. It was that one thing in West Virginia or something. And Parv, I met Parv. That was the greatest day of my life. And so that I basically called like, hey,
is he falling asleep now?
So they come buy some tires and buy some fuel, and you can wheel it. I'm like, I'll be there. So we leave Friday night at 10 o'clock in Watkins Glen, drive 8-9 hours back to Indy, get in about. We slept at Sheets because Sheets is wonderful, and so we got in probably like 8 o'clock ish, somewhere around there, 7-8 o'clock. Slept 4 hours until about noon. Did some stuff around the apartment because we're still unpacking. Like I just moved in like 2 weeks ago, basically, and we're still like having moved stuff around and over. And at 5 o'clock, 5:30 or so, Tim Goulet, who I was driving for, shows up at our shop here in Indy. We wheel the car into our shop. And that's something too, is like teams that run the same car, most of the time just find an empty Walmart or like a Menards parking lot. And that's what they do. They just do it in the parking lot. They very rarely have a shop to actually go and do it at. A lot of bigger teams have multiple cars and multiple haulers. not this team though. I kind of like that small team aspect of things. So we go, and I mean, I'm talking about we're changing the whole rear end assemblies, we're changing transmissions, we're changing drive shafts, we're changing, upper A arms, lower control arms, shocks, springs. And so we were up till 5:30 Sunday morning. It's a 3.5 hour drive to the track, and we gain an hour, so we get the car loaded up about 6 o'clock or so. I come home, I shower, I get my bag packed, and we're out the door about 6:30. We get to the track right at about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Garage opened at 7, and practice is at 10. So we have an hour to get the car unloaded, get dirt tires on it. Lucky to be able to get some dirt scuffs from Alex Club. And these are like scuffs from last year, so they're pretty old. I'm sure like probably 50, 60, if not more laps on them. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, it's hot, and Shelby's like, yeah, I told her it's gonna be like 99 degrees. I like how we started on temperature and just went on that whole tangent. So basically, I'm running on like 10 hours of sleep in the past like 3 days at this point. And we're sitting there pushing across through tech right as we get through tech right as practice is beginning, like halfway through practice almost. We only get 30 minutes. I hop in. We're like 14th or something quickish, which actually isn't bad. Like, this is a small, low dollar team. They're not used to fresh tires, and we're like within 2 seconds of the leader. So especially with ARCA, that sounds terrible, but like with ARCA, if they're within the top like quarter of the field is typically within half a second to a second, and then everyone else is within another second or so. And then you have like the bottom tier that's like 3 to 5 seconds slower than the leader, if not more. And obviously not great equipment. We're expected to be like bottom tier. Like a lot of people are expecting us to just suck, and we're like 1.7 seconds off the leader. We're like kind of within a couple tenths of being like a good mid-pack car. And we go out. And it's actually, like, we're on scuffs this whole time. We're on, like, year-old scuffs, which are years harder than, gumball tires. And so we got here, we qualified career best 13th. And I'm like, okay, we were only, like, 1 point. We picked up 2 tenths. Actually, we were slower, but the whole field slowed down. But we actually picked up time. We were, like, 1.5 seconds off the leader. And they were on scuffs, too. So scuffs are good for another half, or new tires are good for about another half second, if not more. So realistically, we knew we actually had decent pace. And we're, like, early in the race, and I'm just kind of Sunday cruising. And we ran out of time, and we weren't able to quite get like a dirt shield over the grill, because the ARCA, the way the grill is and the bodies are, it can get clogged up real easy. And so I'm sitting there in lap 25 or 30. I'm only like about a second or so off the leader. I'm like, normally I'm getting lapped like every 20, 25 laps because equipment, tire difference. But I'm actually kind of hanging my own here, and starts getting hot. The car does. I'm like, hey, 235, 240, 245, 250. And I have to come in about lap 34, so they cool down the car. And most teams have what they call a cool down rig. It's basically a box that has a separate radiator and a fan. It basically has water cool down. You pour ice in there, and basically it has water at like 50 degrees Fahrenheit, ice cold water. And you just plug into the radiator. It has 2 little ports, and it will just swap all the water out in like 45 seconds. And so most teams have that. So when it gets hot, you just swap the motor or swap the water out, and you're less than a minute have ice cold water going through the motor. We don't have that. Those are expensive. And so we're over here just dumping bottles of water on it. And this whole time I'm sweating my arse off. And so go back out, run 4 or 5 more laps, and have to come back in. And there's a halfway break at 50, lap 50. It's a 5-minute break because non-competition cautions for ARCA. And I'm sitting here just in the car just dying. Like, I don't have a helmet blower, I don't have a cool suit, and the real field was about 109 degrees, and we guesstimated about 130, 145 in the cockpit of this car. We were been in there for probably about 40 minutes at this point. And I'm just in there, I'm just like I need ice, I need water, I need something. My camo pack with my cold water in it had like all the ice had melted. It was burning cold because I had it on the floorboard. I thought I was about to climb out. I was about to throw in the white towel for the first time in my career, and they poured ice on me and cold water, and I poured it on my nutsack. I'm not gonna lie, that was the greatest thing I've ever done. Was pouring ice cold water on my nutsack. That was what really rejuvenated me.
That's what kept you going.
That was the biggest refresher. And then they gave me a bag of ice to put on my neck. I just took it and I stuffed it in my fire suit. I took a big wad because the way I'm in my car, like my knees are together. So I just basically put a ton of ice in my thighs. So I would just sit there and melt. And so we got it cooled down to like 200 degrees. I went back out like 25, 30 laps, started getting hot again. And the dirt races in ARCA, it's a big survival deal, survival of the fittest, both physically as a driver and the cars. And like a lot of cars had overheating problems, and they'd fall out and they wouldn't go back out. People were wrecking all the time. So we're like 20 something laps down, and there's like 40 laps in the race. I'm like, hey, we're like 10th. We're like, you have 10th locked in, and that someone else comes out. Like we've had like half the field come out of the race. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna get a top 10 finish here. I'm like 20 laps down, I'm gonna get a top 10 finish. This is awesome. And then it started getting hot again, had to come back in, and basically we're gonna cool it down. We're gonna get it for 5 more laps. In the final 5 laps I went out, and actually it was pretty cool because there were a couple times like we had great, and we're under horsepower too. That's a big thing. Like we're about 100 horsepower difference. We don't have the big motor like the big teams have. So we already had great corner speed. We just get killed on the exit and down the straightaway. And the leaders would come up to lap me. They'd be like running the top and the middle, and I'd be like on the bottom. It's a guardrail. It's a horse track. Like no safety barriers. It's a guardrail. And I'm literally like an inch or two from like this guardrail. I'm just like down here ripping the lip kind of. And I mean, leaders would try to lap me. They'd catch me going in the corner a little bit, and then we get middle of the corner. I'd kind of pull a car or two lengths away from them. I felt like Superman. Like I felt like Brad Sweet, Rick O'Brien. I'm like, oh man, we're taking team. And then on the corner exit, they just outpower us down the straightaway. But I felt freaking awesome. Like at one point I got lapped, and then I kind of unlapped myself. I'm like, this is so cool. So it was a real neat experience. It was a hot experience. But first career top 10. It was first career top 10 for the team in the ARCA main series. We have the ARCA East, ARCA West, and the team primarily runs ARCA East. They don't do a whole lot of ARCA main. They have quite a bit this season, but they've been full-time East primarily. They've been their big focus. So it was a real awesome moment. And like I said, low dollar team. I had to bring the guys I work with from my work to be pit crew guys.
Really?
I'm like, hey Nate, Kyle, I got my spare fire suits from like 3 years ago, and one of them races go-karts, so he had a helmet and a fire suit, and the other one was like, I'll give him my rookie year helmet from like 6 years ago, I ran like late models or something. And I'm like, but I'm like, we need pit crew guys. And so they had basically one guy, Tim, with a headset talking to them, and I'd have to come in and I'd have to tell them what to do. So I had guys the guys I work with, like 9 to 5ers that don't really do a whole lot of racing. I kept for one of them, like, cool, I'll be a pit crew guy. So like no generator, so like no power. We didn't have a fan to put on the radiator. I'm like low dollar. So it was real neat to kind of take it to the big dogs a little bit and get a solid run.
Dude, no, that's really exciting. I can't imagine how crazy it feels to net a top 10. How many races have you ran with this specific team now?
This is my first team, or first race with this team.
Okay, and what was the synergy like?
It was like romantic. Like I've been working with Fast Track Racing, Andy Hillenberg, after Daytona this year. Last year Daytona this year I was with Mullins, and basically ever since Daytona this year I've been with Fast Track. And so I've gone to a lot of races with them, kind of, working with them, crewing with them. So I've seen, this team a lot in the garage, and we talk, and from here to from time to time here and there. And actually at Charlotte, like they were trying to push their car up the hill because like the way the infield is in the ARCA garage is like a big hill they gotta go up through the tech. And they had like 3 people pushing. The car was like starting to roll back, so I run over my passing and help like push them up. And they're like, "Hey man, that's awesome." Most drivers don't help other teams like that. I'm like, no, you guys are, like me. I get there. I've been there before. I get that. And so like I respect them. They respected me. And so when we got the call, it was like a huge respect thing. And like I've never really talked to them much beforehand, but it was so smooth. It's kind of we just meshed together with gears. And I was actually supposed to go and work as a crew guy, like be a tire changer for Fast Track, and then I'm like, hey, I can't make it. Sorry, I gotta go drive a race crew. Like, nah, dude, that's awesome. And I'd still hang out most of their pit because they had AC and they had a lounge, and I hanged out in the lounge a little bit because the small team I was driving for did it. So I was like, hey, Team Fast Track when it comes to the AC, but today I'm Team Rise Motorsports for everything else. But it was awesome, and everyone kind of respects each other in our garage for the most part, at least amongst like the low dollar teams, and they all help each other out and whatnot. So it was really neat, and like I said, the deals are put together in a matter of 4 or 5 days, and it's pretty cool.
Can you describe the feeling of being that hot? Because a lot of people don't know, like, how the body operates at that temperature.
So it was basically the point where I was having to have my spotter scream at me because I couldn't hear. Like there was like final, like after the halfway point, like after the ice had all melted, like this final 20 or so laps, I pulled in for a little bit because we were overheating. But especially like the last 5 laps, so like right before that, I'm like miking up. I couldn't remember my spotter's name. Like I started with an R. I'm like, is it Rick? Is it Randy? Is it Randy or like Randu? Like I couldn't remember his name. I just called him Spotter Guy. I'm like, hey, I need you to speak up, man. I can't hear a word you're saying. Like, you're almost like your vision almost starts to get like a little blurry. It wasn't as bad for me, but like talking to Taylor Reimer, who made her ARCA debut. She, like I said, she's a big open wheel girl and made her debut for Venturina. She was like hallucinating, she said, and like she fell way off the pace. She was like 4 or 5 seconds off the pace late in the race, and like you could see it. And basically, it wasn't that bad. Like the adrenaline carried me throughout a lot of the race, but then the second like you stop, like that pit stop, like the second that adrenaline stops, like it hits you. And so we pull in, and I'm like, I'm in trouble. I'm like, race is done. I pull in the pits, and we were the first pit stall, thankfully, the first garage stall, and it's handing me water, and I actually, when I came in like with 10:15 to go, where we were overheating, they went to go dump water on the radiator because it was like 250 or so, and they ran out of water to pour. I said, here, take my, because I have a camel pack. I have a 100 ounce camel pack, which I just topped off at the break, and I drank like 10-15 ounces. I'm like, here, take this. So the last little bit there, I didn't have any water to drink because I gave it to the team to pour on the radiator. So sacrifices, and like I'm sitting there in the car, and there's a video of it. I posted the video of me getting out, but also a video of me sitting in the car, just like taking small sips. I'm just kind of like doing one of these in the seat, just kind of like just talking and making sure I'm still talking, but like just trying to cool down, like pouring water on myself. And like I go to get out of the car, and like I go to sit out of the seat, and it was a fairly tight fit, and I'm a big tall guy, and the seat is normally driven by people a lot smaller than me, so I kind of go to get out. I'm like, oh my god, I'm in trouble. And I've been going to the gym real hard the past 8 months, like at Pit Fit on the northwest side. They train with a lot of IndyCar and NASCAR drivers. They train with like Justin Haley, Will and Byron, like Alexander Rossi, Scott Dixon, a lot of like high clientele. So they typically know what to work with. And if I had not been working with them the past 8 months, I don't think I would have made it past lap 10. Cause like, oh, it was terrible. And I'm sitting there halfway through the race, and like I just don't feel good. I'm gonna puke. And luckily I didn't eat a whole lot. Because if I thought about eating pizza on the way there, because we passed the Casey's.
Oh,
had I eaten that pizza, it would have been all over the steering wheel about that big.
Okay, so you say like you were setting and you were kind of like crunched up. Did you have any like bad cramps?
My back was like during the race it was fine, but the second I stopped, my back was like, bro, what are we doing here? And like my feet,
why are we doing this?
My feet are like swollen. Like I realized, like I'm gonna take my shoes off. My feet were just swollen. I don't know why or how.
Oh, I bet.
Like my whole body too. Like my shirt, Nomex, my underwear, like everything was just kind of soaking wet as well because we poured water and everything all over me. And but like I go get out, and basically I look at Kyle, who I work with, and he's like one of the crew guys. Like, Kyle, I need help here, dude. And so he's like, what do you want? I'm like, pull my neck. He grabbed my collar, basically dragged me out the window. And like I couldn't like, get my knee bent under the dash right, and like that's a tight fit, getting out and stuff. And so I finally get like out, like on the window. I sit there for a minute on the window, like put my head on the car, and like there's like no breeze, nothing. I'm like, geez, but it's still better than being in the cockpit, which is with like an oven. And at this point, I have like an AMR guy basically over there with me. He's like, hey dude, hey buddy, just breathe, and like, they're putting ice like all over me and giving me water. But it was like the worst in my 13-year racing career. Hands down the worst feeling I think I've ever felt in, out, or around a race car. Like it was just like honestly, like had it been like a 200 lap race, I would have probably thrown in the towel. Like and like everyone I talked to was like, hey man, bye boss, yeah, let's see a par.
He said he cut out.
Yeah, I bet you did.
I bet.
That was a lot. That was 100%. Yeah. By the way,
Brayton, go ahead, Jacob.
No, you go.
Well, no, go ahead, because I've got a segue.
By the way, it just got brought to my attention that maybe I come off wrong to Bacon Boy 10. Homie, I was kidding. I promise I was joking.
Huh? The what?
One of our viewers. Yeah.
I'm not even reading comments.
Brayton,
there's
you know,
there's a comment guy over here. Oh
Dude,
man,
there's
I
a
haven't
bunch
been
of
reading
comments.
comments. I'm terrible. I'm sorry, guys. I was in a different. The fit. I appreciate the fit. Cody, the baked beans are great. I'm not Cody. Brent Cruz was fantastic. He adapted me like 28 times. Last 104. That's fun. Jack Hammer. I am the core pizza guy. Yeah, that's great.
Brayton, you know what you needed when you were in that car, buddy? You needed a nice little towel to keep you dry.
Is that how big? Is that the hand towel? Or is that the bathroom towel?
Yeah, dude.
Which? Oh, is that the bathroom towel?
Yeah.
That's sick. I don't even own my own bathroom towel. Shelby, my girlfriend, won't let me buy. I have the curtains. I have everything.
I dry myself off with it every time I take a shower.
I appreciate that.
How do you feel
Please
about
don't,
that?
dude. I just like to show
That's,
support.
the bromance there is like real. Like,
Right? Yeah. The Brayton yeah, dude.
you can buy that at BraytonAcid.com/shop. Here, I can't. How do I join the chat? Oh, YouTube. Here, let me go to YouTube. I'm going to YouTube. Here, I'll put it in the comments.
I don't know how long you've been in your relationship, but has it been like an adjustment for her? I mean, especially a race like that, for her to get used to you like wobbling out of a car.
Well, she's always been a racing fan. I kind of met her on like racing Twitter, kind of. Pineapple on Pizza's terrible.
Thank
but,
you.
Oh man, those are fighting words for Dakota.
Thank you.
But like being on this side of like a racing on this side of the pit stands or on this side of the fence, and like she's had pit passes, but actually being like this close to a driver and whatnot has definitely been like huge, big adjustment for her, and she's been like real awesome with like supporting me and whatnot. Because people tell me to go screw myself, so that's awesome.
What do you mean I suck? I don't suck. I'm the
Yeah,
greatest of them all. That's a fucking lie I just said right there, but
So something too else we did. A lot of people may or may not know. We do like the fan car thing, where like you can pay $100 and have like your face or like your logo or like a picture of your cat or a picture of your favorite furry. I don't judge. Or a picture of your favorite sprint car driver. They all suck. Or like whatever you want like on the car, which is real cool. So like you look at the car and we have a ton of like logos on there of like random people. So fun.
Do you hate sprint? Is there like an actual like?
Side story here. I was driving in Richmond, Kentucky last year. Dirt late model. So yeah, part of Get Good, and it's a big 8 mile track kind of. They're mainly known for like their Hornets and street stocks, but they run 8 miles there frequently. And they had a traveling sprint car series. It was like the Tony Stewart one, like I think something like that. I don't know. And I go up in the every time I go to the racetrack, I go up in the grandstand and try to like mingle with the fans, like hand out bracelets, hero cards, pins, stickers. Brent Nestor pins, they're awesome. Brent Nestor stickers. You can buy them also at BrentNestor.com/shop. Or email or DM me, and I can tell you where to send the package. I'll send you free stuff.
Yeah.
And so I'm down here at Richmond going up to the grandstands like before practice, and there's this old guy, like 80-year-old guy. And I go to hand him a hero card and a bracelet and a sticker. He's like, "I'm gonna stop you right there, sonny boy." I'm like, "Oh boy." He's like, "You better not be into some very bad words I'm not allowed to say, or I wouldn't have a ride by tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. One of them sprint car driving boys, are ya?" I said, "No, sir, I drive 8 miles." He goes, "Good, that's what I like to hear. You got a set of balls." And, yeah, so, like, the rivalry there is, like, insane.
So, Jared.
Jared just been quiet the whole time.
Jared.
I usually just leave whenever the late models start racing. I'm watching the sprint cars, then dip.
That's a tough one.
Or go, maybe go to the concession stand with the late model features first.
Cody, maybe we should get Brayton and Jared to do a roughing.
Cody's muted.
A Rough and Rowdy where they box.
Yeah,
Brayton
late
fights for
model.
late models, and Jared
Like-
fights for the sprint cars.
Yeah.
I like it.
So
I'll pay to
Brayton,
see it.
Yes, that's me. Hi, how's it going?
you just netted a top 10.
We did.
What
First ever
what-
top 10, by the way.
First
I don't know
ever
why-
top
I don't know
10,
why I
yeah.
said that. Yeah, first ever career.
First
Arkham
ever
Menard
top
Series
10.
Top 10. Like
Dude,
9
I mean-
starts. 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, 9. I don't know.
how many people were in the race? How many people started?
18. So not the greatest ARCA field, but like it wasn't like there were 13 cars.
Right.
Like-
I mean, even if there was 11 cars and you finished 10th, you didn't finish.
I still
last.
beat someone.
Right.
So-
Yeah.
2,
Yeah.
3, 4,
When
5,
you
7,
pull in,
8.
you park, you're severely dehydrated, your ass is beat. How long did it take for you to realize what you had just did? Like, you persevered, you fought clear blatant heat exhaustion, and you netted your first ever
Well, I'm
top
sitting
10.
there like drinking water. I'm like, guys, we just got top 10. And I just took one and did woo.
So you were still hyped, even
Yeah,
though
I was
you
like
were...
in the car.
Okay.
I'm like, that's a career first top 10, baby. Let's go.
Dude,
Somebody give me
there's
some
a-
water.
There's a chance if you didn't get a top 10, you may have died from like
That
a heat
honestly,
stroke.
like for real, like that adrenaline.
That
rush is
adrenaline,
scary.
yeah. All right, so a guy who just nets his first ever top 10, do you have anything coming up?
No, I'm actually retiring now. So,
Oh, dude, go out
Oh, fuck. Go with a bang. So yeah, this is that real cool. Team is still on the road, all 3 of them, and they're driving back to Charlotte. And we got talking today, and actually this was decided like 2.5 hours ago. But for some other reason, I'm not going to ask questions about higher ups higher up than me. ARCA goes to 2 dirt tracks: Springfield, which we just ran yesterday, and DeCoin, both Illinois. Both are like during like fairs, like this year was the Illinois State Fair, which is real cool because there's like concerts. And Nelly, I don't know who Nelly was, but it's a big guy. Nelly performed after the ARCA race. I
I
don't
saw
know.
Nelly in my
you don't
freshman year
know
of college.
Nelly?
I don't know. I'm young. I'm sorry.
It's getting hot in here.
And
Jeez.
something like that.
Air
It was
Force
hot in there.
One?
It was hot in there. There's like a picture of me and Nickel Ferris in the background. Awesome. So, but the coin second dirt race here in 2 weeks, like 4 days after my birthday, which is in like a week from today, we're running it back.
Oh,
So Rise Motorsports, Parville, so excited. Glad they're here to be here with us. Rise Motorsports, number 31 Chevrolet. Hey, new Huscraft Chevrolet, Kyle Busch. I'm like Kyle Busch. I'm going to get screen recorded right there and finish dead last in 2 weeks. I'm just going to post that.
No, you're gonna be Frankie Muniz.
So, well, it's kind of cool because I qualified right behind him. So I'm like, me and Frankie are like side by side here. This is real neat.
so let me reverse this and get this straight. Here on LTC, you just announced
we dropped
that,
it, yeah.
yeah, just a few hours ago, it was decided that Brayton's running another one.
So we're running back with the same team he just ran Springfield with. Going to be doing a lot of modifications. Luckily, it's Matthew Bruner. I don't know Matthew Bruner was in here. Big Brayton Nassa fan there, Matthew is. He was on the car this past weekend, actually. I forgot what I was saying. Modifications.
Yes.
So luckily, we don't have like a 28-hour turnaround. So they actually have time to get the car set up and everything. We didn't even check tow or camber. We just eyeballed it and went.
So this car is going to be set up a little bit more technical.
Like a little bit more technical, a little bit more aggressive. We're gonna have the right stuff to prevent dirt from getting in the grill. Different cool down stuff. And it's a night race, so it'll be my first time a race will start at night. I've started races in the day, at least at the national level. I've had races start in the day or late afternoon, and they kind of end in the night. So this is real cool. Start to finish, it's gonna be a night race. Luckily, hopefully, praying it's not 90 gazillion degrees. Yeah, that's it. We're running it back. We're
Dude,
going
that's
from
exciting.
Back top 10s.
So when it comes to sponsorships and that sort of thing, are you going to be doing the same thing that you have been, where you're
Yes.
like sourcing out?
So yeah, $100. You can get a picture. It's about they're pretty beefy for like $100 sponsorships for like a national level. I believe that it'll be on Fox Sports 1, Fox Sports 2, and Flow Racing, maybe Flow Racing, should be Flow Racing, guaranteed. It should be on a Fox Sports platform, and it'll be on all my social media, which I have a pretty decent social media presence. Right now I have like 20 million impressions in the past like 16, 17 months, something like that. I have like 30,000 followers. So, and I always try to give a lot of like the bigger sponsorships like a lot more recognition stuff. So, like this week I'll be like the ones that helped me out. Past week I'll be giving big shout outs and whatnot. So, $100, get your name, your face, your logo, picture of your cat, picture of your neighbor's cat, picture of your cat, taking a picture of your neighbor's cat, picture of your toilet, your favorite meme, your favorite My Little Pony, your favorite anime character, your favorite anime girl, your girlfriend, your wife, your business, your favorite tree you grew up with, a picture of your bed, whatever you want, as long as it's appropriate and not like hateful against people. $100 get you on the car. We have a little bit more. If you want something a little bit more prominent, like stuff I always have a discount. I want to do stuff like this. Like if you want, quarter panels for like under like a couple grand, like real cheap, like the whole upper quarter panel, I'll sell them to you. Slide in my DMs at the One Pizza Man on Twitter, or email is just Rowdy C-Dub. Oh my God! Speaking of being on the car for $100, the boys Racing Network, they were on the car too. Rowdy C-Dub there.
$300 to put my face on the hood.
I thought about it. I'll think about it. We can do it.
I mean, we can probably do like a decent size like portion, right, for $300, like in the corner. Maybe like a 5x5.
What I was doing. So for $300, I had in front of the wheelbarrow area. So it's about 12 foot by like 12 inches by 10 or so inches. So it's a pretty like noticeable area. So like $300 is what got you. 500 or so bucks, it's like the TV panel on the back, or like a majority of the deck lid, more like the lower quarter panel area. I don't know what.
The Bohemian Grove.
Sorry, man. I don't know. I'm not cool enough to know.
It's a cool place, bro.
Can I just put the word walnut sauce on your car?
I mean, honestly, if it's already on Twitter. I'm Kyle Busch.
Hey, real quick. So we actually have another guest to bring in. We're making it a full house tonight here, buddy.
Great.
It's none other than the Coop Daddy.
I ain't no fucking Jeff. Don't call me no Jeff.
What's up, Cooper?
I'm just late. Hey, man. Hey, you said $100 I could put anything on the car. Can I do like anything?
Well,
he said it can't be full.
Like
of hate.
I don't know who LA Knight is. I'm not a big wrestling guy. Don't shoot me. But I had someone pay me like $100 about LA Knight's face in the car. Like we've had some weird stuff. We had like the toe mater meme. We had like we had a picture of a goose that was fat and it said Goot on it.
Can I put a picture of Parv's cousin on the car?
Oh,
no.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, 100%. I just don't know who it is.
Yeah, he's like, if you send me the money, I'll put it on there.
Like, if you just send me money and like a random picture, like, I mean, like,
Listen, there's a thing on Twitter called the Yeah Movement. It's basically to push the wrestler LA Knight. I'm gonna DM the guy like, hey, we should like get this going. So LA Knight's face could be like the face of the car.
Yo, chat's been wanting me, baby. Let's go.
Like on the hood, I have a good friend of mine, Aaron, at cyber_fox on Twitter. You also go follow him. Like, he pays to have like his logo put on the hood of his Twitter account. It's a real cool opportunity because like, basically sick. You get to see like something like your work, like your brand or image, and even if you're not like selling something, you don't have a business, you get to see something like you get the satisfaction. Basically, hey, I'm on a race car. It's on a NASCAR race car. It's just real cool. Like people are like, oh, $100. That's not a huge difference. I'm like,
I have a feeling LTC is gonna be on that car.
So,
yeah. I have a good feeling. I'm
gonna put JB Graphics on the car.
Respect.
So, but like people are like, oh, $100. That's not gonna help them out. $100 goes like a huge way for like a lower, like small time team like me, like myself. So, and like we're like hyped because honestly, I feel like we had a 7th or 8th place car. Past week at Springfield without overheating issues. So now we're gonna have those solved. We're gonna have it fixed. We're gonna come back. I'm gonna have 100,000 more experience in that kind of car and that kind of racing than I did previously. So
I like this idea.
what I actually did is I had a couple people do like logos. Like, you're a small like organization. They took like donos, people that donated, got their name around the logo.
I'd rather have like the Left Turn Cult logo on the hood and then all the Left Turn Cult characters on the sides of the car.
Yeah, Left Turn Cult, JB Graphics, all of our faces, Parv's cousin, Walnut.
So, we can get like an LTC
Big trout guy.
one. Side of my
Yeah.
DMs.
We're putting it all out there.
Yeah, Jared. Get the JB name out there. There you go. Here's your perfect opportunity. You can finally venture into the late model world. Maybe you can make amends with those people.
I'll think about it. I'm doing pretty good with
Should I go get my
cars.
should I get my JB Graphics hat? Should I go wear it?
You won't.
Why are you promoting him on? No, I took off my JB shirt that I was wearing. I took it off before this because I didn't want to give him free advertisement.
What the
Brayton, you race the I saw it, dude. You're racing the SS now, right?
Yeah, so the team I'm with, the Chevy SS, because it's ARCA runs like a 2016, I want to say, NASCAR bodies.
How is that? Because I mean that car was bonkers when it was.
It's sick. It's really cool. And also, I believe I'm the only driver this year. So I ran the Mustang at Daytona. I ran the Ford Fusion at Charlotte. And I've ran the Camry at Nashville, and I ran the SS. I ran it at Iowa and IRP, I believe. So and now at wherever I race, Springfield. So I've ran all 4 available models in 3 manufacturers. I believe I'm the only driver to run all 4 models this year. Actually, probably ever in ARCA because Mustang only came out full time this year. So that's really cool. And actually, the 4 first races I did were 4 different models of car. So it's been really cool to kind of little stuff like that people don't really care about, but it means a lot to me because it's not in a record book anywhere, but it can be.
Well, you're getting a lot of different makes and models under your belt because I'm sure they all have a different driving style.
Yeah, and like I've driven them on like their own separate tracks and like it's. I was opening a private chat for the first time. So like they all have their own like different aspects and different regards. Always the setup's gonna be different. So I've never really had like a fair shot to like, hey, same setup, same track. Never have really been able to compare head to head. But they're all fun to drive. They're all race cars. They all go fast.
So I do want to announce something real quick. We might be on that car a little bit quicker than normal. I opened up PayPal just to bring it up. And we did have a donation yesterday, actually. It wasn't today, it was yesterday. Shout out to JD Young once again. This guy's incredible. We got a $100 donation yesterday.
Hey,
absolutely incredible, dude. Thank you so much.
He's a fucking man, dog.
Brother.
Yeah, that's insane. I'm sorry that I'm just now realizing that.
Dalton, stand up. Turn around. Let's see it.
Yeah,
$100,
show that dump truck. For $100, that's a free dump truck look, Dalton.
All right, fuck it.
Stand up.
This is for you, JD. I got no damn room back here. God damn.
Look at that.
Jesus.
Look at that, bro. Thick. Dalton is thick with 5 C's.
We take the dollars and put that, just like a picture of that on the car.
Just Dalton's dump truck.
Yeah.
In before Cody announces he bought an ARCA car and Brayton is driving it full time. Dude, if I win the lottery, Brayton, just know you're getting a ride, buddy.
Yeah.
Just know.
Actually, you know what? Speaking of dump truck, I have an announcement too.
Oh God.
Wheeler Wonka Jr. made a song about me. It's called Dump Truck. Go check it out.
Oh, is it about you?
Yeah, I'm in the music video too.
I bet, dude. With that dummy thick ass, I would hope so.
Yeah.
I didn't see it once. I watched it like 3 times. Which one was you?
That's Jacob's already like analyzed it.
Yeah.
Hey, this is true. Get Dalton on a stage at Talladega with that thing, and we could sponsor Brayton's full season.
Oh, fucking fags, man!
Dude, Dalton, you could do that dollar bill thing where you like pick up dollar bills off of people's faces with your butt crack.
Yeah.
Daytona was like real cool. Like I had a terrible run at Daytona this year. I'm just walking in the bathroom after the race, and I look up and I see these like two magnificent like specimens of males, I guess, just being there. And I realized, OMG, it's my man Cody. I forget who the other person was there.
It was Jacob.
Was it Jacob? I thought it was Jacob.
It was
That,
Jacob.
yeah, I want to
Yeah.
say, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was Jacob.
So, 'cause I was
Yeah,
like,
no, that was exciting.
I didn't expect to see you guys there, and I was like, oh. I'm like, they watched me suck out there. It was fantastic.
Yeah, we got stuck after that. We couldn't get out. I forget what happened.
Oh, we had to ride the tram all the way back out and like re-enter because we missed the time to get through the infield, so we had to like ride through the whole thing on like the tram.
We walked next to like Frankie Muniz for like
Yeah,
a couple
yeah.
of feet.
I got a picture with Frankie.
That's sick.
Yeah,
I went
dude.
to Frankie before the dirt race because he was sitting there looking at the track. I'm like, Frankie, not a dirt race? He goes, not one clue. So I can't give him some pointers. And he got like 7th or something. So I must have figured it out.
Actually, you know what? Let me ask you a question about that. How is it racing with Frankie in the ARCA series?
Coolest guy down to earth I think I've ever met.
Really?
Like, you guys are pretty cool, but like Frankie's like
I would hope that Frankie Muniz was cooler than me.
Like, I mean, just super cool. Like, IRP last week, I was at the driver's meeting. You basically have to sign like a little paper that shows, hey, I'm at the driver's meeting. And I look up, and here comes Frankie to come get the paper. He's like, oh, hey, pizza guy, how's it going? Nice seeing you. And I shook my hand. I'm like, and he follows me. Frankie Muniz follows me on Twitter. That was like the greatest revelation of my life, was the day that Frankie Muniz followed me, and I realized it.
Yeah, no, I bet, dude.
He
That's
follows like
exciting.
300 people, and I'm like one of those 300 people, so that's like really, really cool. But that like super down to earth guy, super, he just loves racing. That's it. He just loves racing. He's passionate about it. He has the drive for it.
They made me do it, JD. I'm sorry.
Were you a big Malcolm in the Middle guy back in the day?
Like who?
Were you a big Malcolm in the Middle guy back in the day?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it. I was like before my time.
What?
Yeah, bro, he's little, dude.
You didn't watch it at Nick at Night?
I was in bed by 10 o'clock. My bedtime is still 10 o'clock. I don't have a
Respect,
bedtime, but like I used to stay up to like 2 o'clock in the morning playing Minecraft.
Yeah, that's hard.
And then I had to wake up at like 7 a.m. every morning, start going to the gym and stuff. I'm like, I can't do this anymore.
So let me ask you.
Bedtime now.
Yeah, it's already too late for Parv. Let me ask you, Pizza Man. Have you kept up with the Cup series at all?
I wasn't watching Watkins Glen because I was too busy racing, catching some other
Yeah.
racing. That was at the same time. But I heard Chase Elliott had a fuel problem.
Yeah.
But Kyle Busch, yeah, it's been a little bit quiet the past couple months. McDowell won up at the Indy. That was pretty fun. Busher, 2 times in a row. I don't know where that came from, but I'm a big RFK guy, so we're all awesome to see that. So I'm feeling I'm rooting for a Kevin Harvick playoff berth here this week. And
Well, he's locked in. Him and Brad both are locked in now. Yeah,
that's right. Bubba Wallace is the one.
Yeah, Bubba's on the bubble.
So see, I called it, and I am calling for a Kevin Harvick Final 4 run. Bubba Wallace is either going to, I'm saying he's going to be there on the last lap. I just don't know. I feel like he's either going to win or something's going to happen on the last lap. And it'll be like one of those like nail-biting moments. Saber asked a fantastic question. I do giveaways often in my Discord, which is somewhere. I don't know where to find it. It's Discord. And just look up right now Discord on my Twitter, and you can find it. It's my Discord bio too as well. You find my Discord bio. I'm in the LTC Discord. And then on the r/NASCAR subreddit, I will often do giveaways. You just have to comment, and I will draw a couple names and put your logo also on the card for free, which is cool. We had a lot of cool stories with that, like for a lot of like nonprofits, like, oh, that's sweet, like small people, obviously. Like, hey,
Yeah.
I have the money for a type of thing, so that's pretty sweet. But Kevin Harvick, Final Four run. I feel like watch him go out in round of 16, but we're not going to talk about it. Kyle Busch is going to put RCR back in the history books. I feel like Final Four. I'm feeling Final Four. Tyler Reddick, Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, and Kyle Larson. I feel like Byron's going to kind of not do so hot.
Kyle Larson? Yep.
I feel like Byron won't make it past the round of 8, or he'll make it the round of 8, but won't make it past there. Ricky Stenhouse, I feel like he's gonna be surprised. He's gonna make it out of the round of 16, but not past the round of 12. I feel like.
Bro, that 5 ain't making it out around 16.
So, that's kind of. I'm calling for it's gonna be a big underdog, like stuff.
So you're expecting it to be a year of the underdogs in the playoffs?
No.
Okay, so perfect case scenario, Brayton Laster as a racing fan. Who do you want to see win the championship?
Chris Buescher.
Dude, Brayton. Brayton. Bro. we just become...
Ideally, Eric Almirola wins this weekend and goes on the most unprecedented playoff run of the past 2 decades. But I don't think Eric Almirola is going to pull off.
Who wants that?
Smithfield.
Hey, speaking of Eric Almirola, Jacob, I
Bacon
hope you
boy.
didn't piss off that Eric Almirola fan.
Yeah, dude, I think I definitely did.
You
Yeah.
fucking asshole.
Dude,
You fucking asshole.
You costed us a viewer.
They talk shit, and I was just jokingly talking shit back. Yeah, I didn't mean anything. Dude, like I pulled for Eric Almirola at Daytona this year. Like
he was the
I was doing like
on the
shit.
bacon outfit. Brayton,
Yeah, dude.
you are more than welcome to stay if you want to, buddy. I don't want you to feel like you've just got to sit here and be miserable. I know you said you wanted to dip in and dip out before it got too late. You love your sleep.
Yes, I'm still slacking from this past weekend. So
No, I totally understand.
I just want to give one more shout out to this awesome vintage Mark Martin t-shirt I got from proud sponsor Brayton Laster, B-Blaze Vintage. You can look them up.
Viva
Who is it?
Viagra.
B-Blaze Vintage. You can just Google them. They have an Etsy store. They have all kinds of vintage stuff.
Good process.
So, thank you guys for having me on. It was fantastic. Parv, always a pleasure to see you. Jared, nice meeting you. Go sprint cars or something. Coop,
right.
Stay Coop. Dalton, rooting for Kyle Busch for you.
Appreciate you, bro.
I forgot your name.
Love you,
Middle
dog.
top. Middle top. Top
Jacob.
Middle. Jacob. Okay. I'm so.
We met like 4 times, man.
Jacob, it's so much good. And Cody, thank you for answering my text like 8:30. I'm like, hey, can I come on the show tonight?
Yeah,
So,
dude, no, thank you for coming on. Thank you for coming on and using our platform to make that announcement. I'll clip all of that and like I'll post it. I'll send you a clip of it too if you want just like the video of you like announcing it. I'll shoot that to you before I go to bed tonight.
No, that would be my hero, and I'll post it in the morning.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Or I'm probably gonna post it in my Discord, so it might get leaked. But people are already posting it. So you guys have a fantastic night. Thank you everybody for tuning in and watching. And you guys should go to subscribe to these people too. It's not over. Like they're still gonna keep going. I'm just going. So,
Yeah, no, hey buddy, thanks for stopping by. As always, it's a great time.
And once again, dab on them haters.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
Enjoy the pizza.
That
What a
guy don't remember me.
He's like that guy up there.
Jared.
Dude,
Yo, what's up,
I've
Cooper?
never.
Will you kiss me? Kiss me on the stream. Turn right now.
All right, Payson. I've seen this like twice now, dog. What's up? What do you like? Do you want? Do you want? I don't know what you want, man.
All
What
right,
did they think?
so before we get going, we're the LTC as always. So when I graduated college, all the guys chipped together and got me a pretty kick-ass NASCAR jacket that I can't wait to start donning in the winter time. When Parv graduated college, Parv got a trip to SmackDown. We all chipped in and sent him out. So Cooper has now officially graduated college. And do you have a guest? What's good? So, me and Young Got Bailey have been talking a lot today, and all of us LTC guys have chipped in for your graduation gift, Coop Daddy. Your brother is the holder.
Oh shit. Oh, I gotta switch the shit home.
Okay.
Oh. Who the fuck is moaning right now? Stop, bro. Ew.
That's part.
It's not me. Come on.
Blame it on him, dude.
Par's just the easy scapegoat.
Fuck you, moaning ass Parv.
Parv knows what walnut sauce is, dog.
I would honestly, it could have been Dalton. I would moan if I had a dump truck like that.
Oh my god.
Gotta bring your potato in.
All right, Bailey, are you good? Do you have it? Okay. All right. Yeah. So we all chipped in for you, Cooper. Bailey, do you care to show him his gift?
Oh shit. Well, goddamn. I'll be fucked. Boys.
So happy late birthday, happy graduation. Coop Daddy's going to the Phoenix Championship race, baby.
Fuck me. Goddamn. Man, I might shed a goddamn tear here in a minute.
Congratulations, buddy. We're all proud of you. You did
that,
it.
boys. For real.
Oh yeah, man.
I give all y'all some shit. Hey.
How's it feel to be graduating?
Dude, so I wanted to be a little snooty cock yesterday, so I drove down to the Vols shop down there. And I was like, fuck it. I'm going to buy all the alumni shit. I'm going to buy shirts. I was just an asshole. Go in, not a fucking thing. So, I mean, it's all right, but I got to represent, you know?
Go Vols, baby.
Hey, I appreciate that, though, boys. Seriously.
Yeah, for sure, buddy.
Yeah.
Coop gets a ticket to see Byron win.
I'll fucking eat shit. Hey, appreciate that.
Yeah. Hey, and we got our Airbnb booked, so all that's left on your end is to figure out how you're gonna get there.
I'm gonna drive.
Fuck yeah, dude.
You psychopath.
Just leave like 6 days early.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna drive the Kia Soul out there.
Put that.
Hey,
that's an
exclusive
insane
gas in. Put that premium shit in there.
I'll put that shit on, boy.
That expensive ass premium.
You dig?
That 93 octane, dog.
Bar said, "Why the fuck are you putting that in a Kia?"
The hardest I've ever laughed, man.
That was a funny moment.
That was a great moment. All right, so let's dive in real quick.
Quick second,
yeah.
let me switch my shit back.
Yeah, go ahead. Don't really want to talk too much about the trucks. Really, I don't want to talk too much about the Xfinity either, except for the finish. We'll just glance through. Tom and Jeske won the truck race. Anybody?
Can I have my
surprised?
spotlight? Fucking no.
You want spotlight?
Can I scream about Sam Mayer and how much I fucking despise that?
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Right now, we're just at the trucks. So everybody, raise your hand if you're happy. If you're happy for Tom and Jeske, raise your hand.
Wait, there was a truck race this weekend?
I think so, wasn't there? Yeah.
I swear to God, there wasn't.
No.
I thought there was.
Am I stupid?
Stuff.
I don't know, Majeski made a statement though. I'll tell you
Last
that.
week?
That was
These
last
weeks-
week, you dumbass.
Oh, that was last week. Oh my
He's
God.
still
There
a
wasn't
winner.
a truck
Majeski
race.
made a
Yeah.
statement.
Hey, listen,
That's what I was about to say.
I'm still new. I'm still new at this this reporting
Christ.
thing.
Fuck,
Yeah.
we'll do it.
Well, I'll tell you what. If there was a race, Ty Majeski would have won it too.
Matty D.
Have a good night, buddy. Yeah, I've even got it in the fucking just title for this video. Majeski makes a statement. I don't know, dude. I don't know where my brain was. That's the problem.
Jacob,
Okay.
What is your shirt?
So the
Lorna Shore.
Respect.
Let me see it.
Far's like starting to.
So I need to say something as we get into the Xfinity series, something that's very important. So these past few weeks and months, actually, I have been crapping on Austin Hill many weeks, saying that I don't like him and I despise him. But as of Saturday, I am the fan of Austin Hill.
It's about fucking time. You piece of shit.
Finally.
Austin Hill.
Oh, that's
said,
beautiful.
Oh,
that is
Cooper,
beautiful.
Damn.
Austin Hill said some beautiful words that just made me become a fan of him.
Bold of
What'd he
you to
say?
think you're spotted. Hard.
Well,
That's
I mean, if I'm-
because Sam Mayer is a fuck. Okay?
Yes.
That's why.
Yes.
What happened in the Xfinity race?
I'm glad you asked
Sam Mayer
Jared.
being
I'm curious.
I'll bring up the clip. I'll bring up a clip and mute it so we can see.
Sam
just
Mayer's
play
a
it, fuck it.
jerk.
Give us-
Y'all can talk while I'm doing this
But,
if you want.
yeah,
Jared, kiss me.
Ty Gibbs did nothing wrong. Sam Mayer's a horrible person.
A
Hey,
horrible
listen up, watch
person?
There, baby. Take it
No,
off. Take that hat off.
I said Sam Mayer is.
Oh, shit.
Dude, I don't get it with the Sam Mayer hate.
What do you mean?
He's a
Dude.
loser.
What do you mean?
Let's give it a watch here.
Well, you should have showed it prior. Why he did this? Why did he do
Dirty.
this? That's
I mean,
dirty.
is there ever really a reason to just absolutely like fucking dump somebody?
I feel like
will
when
hop.
some
He wheel hopped.
sucker punches
He will
you,
hopped.
He wheel hopped. He said it in his interview. He said, "I wheel hopped." Where's the wheel
Kyle
hop?
That's
Larson
bullshit, dude. I'll tell you that right now. That was
There's
bullshit.
no wheel hop. He's not
He
even
Kyle
on the
Larson
fucking
chased
apron.
Elliott that.
And you know what happens? I want y'all to focus right here. Watch this car right here.
Who is that? Austin fucking Hill.
Yeah,
Uh,
dude.
You got fucked, bro.
I'm just gonna say it too. I swear to God, Justin Allgaier's got it. He is the next Michael Annett at this point, dude. Like he might be worse than Michael Annett, honestly. Michael Annett couldn't even get up there and actually hold a goddamn lead. But you know, Justin Allgaier will go up there. He'll contend. You give it 5 to go, and Allgaier pulls an Allgaier, wrecks out every fucking week. It seems like Justin Allgaier's not good. He's a terrible fucking driver.
Justin
I
Allgaier?
got agree, man. I got
Dude, that's
this
insane.
hard.
That is
That's
absurd.
insane. Take. Dude, take his championship
He's
ticket
a-
away.
Great,
I take it
great
back.
driver until you give him 10 to go, and then
No.
he pulls an Allgaier.
No, dude, Justin's
Justin Allgaier's
insanely.
ass.
No,
Ass.
bro, no.
Don't
Justin's
be hearing
insane.
Gallagher.
He
Series.
fucking showed it again this week. He did the same thing. He pulled an Allgaier. He does a single car spin and collects half the field.
Cole Custer was the bitch that hit Hill.
Yeah, dude, that's the thing, man. I don't understand why Sam Mayer got blamed for just dumping Ty Gibbs.
Because Sam Mayer's a cock. That's why.
I mean,
Dude,
he did
it-
totally dump him.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. But don't you think Ty had that coming from last season?
No.
Yes.
From last season.
100% he had it coming from last
From
season.
last
Yes.
season.
Yeah, he did.
I wish Sam would have caused himself to crash out too in that moment. Like just as like payback. I
Hey,
thought
dude, he's
Ty's
been-
words were hilarious. He was like, I wanted to celebrate my 13th win, but he's getting to celebrate his second.
Yeah, but also
the thing
Sam
is-
actually worked his way up. Ty just had the shit handed to him from the start, man. I
And
don't
he
care what
won
any.
with it.
He didn't have
Yeah,
no
he
shit
won
in
with
his
it. It
field.
was the best
Bro, I'm
car in
making
the
a Ty
field.
Gibbs guy.
How can we say Ty Gibbs is having stuff handed to him when the dude only fucking wins?
Jacob.
His dad, his grandfather is Joe Gibbs. What do
Yes.
you mean?
Jacob, I was
And
wrong
he's
about Wood
won
Brothers.
the
Kiss me.
championship
Kiss
in
me. I
his
love that
first
thing.
year as a full-time
I
driver.
forgive you, baby. I forgive. I'm not kissing you, but I forgive you.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
The
That's
first
a little
full-time
insane, dude.
really the first full season Ty Gibbs was in the Xfinity Series, he won the championship.
Yeah, dude.
You're
They gave him the best fucking car. That was out there. That was apparent. 100%. Sam's had to work his way up. Sam,
Oh,
I
yeah,
told
he
you
had to
guys.
work his way up.
I
with
told you
JRA,
guys.
dude.
Shit. Sam's
I
had it
told you
handed to
guys.
him.
No bullshit, dude. I told you guys
Hey,
when Sam
Sean
won,
Byron.
he was going to start winning and winning. He just had to get over that peak. Look, 2 wins already.
Brandon
2
Jones is
wins.
fucking dog
For
shit.
dumping
He's literally
people.
The white dog turned from step, bro.
Sam Mayer and Ty Gibbs are both cocks.
JB, where you at on this? Just from what you could see.
Sorry.
You know, from what I saw, it looks like a classic video game move that everyone has definitely done at Watkins Glen, where you just drive it into one. So, you know, if you hit the leader, you hit the leader, and just keep on going.
Sam Mayer
Bro.
pulled a Kyle Larson.
Sam
He
Mayer
did.
is shit. Justin Allgaier is not clutch. Brandon Jones needs to get the fuck out of a goddamn race car. Josh Berry's been shit on. Josh Berry should have the best fucking ride in that goddamn organization, but he doesn't. Instead, we're going to continue to feed this fucking knucklehead a goddamn good ride up there. For what?
Hey, who's the best Xfinity driver this year?
Austin Hill.
Josh fucking Berry.
Austin Hill, dude.
I mean, honestly, no, in all fairness, it's either going to be Austin Hill or John Hunter. John Hunter's having an incredible season, too. They're like dead eye for the lead.
Fucking ball sack for all I care.
And Austin Hill's coming back. I feel like we got to talk about that. He's coming back to the 21.
He can't. He's too busy dealing with fucking minors on the goddamn track. Stupid, idiotic shit. Every fuck God.
He can't come back.
Fucking stand there, man. Dude. Fuck.
Just spit it out. Just spit it
Yeah,
out.
just hate winners. I mean, Dalton, are we
He's
going
a
to
fucking winner?
Dude, he's a winner. I don't know what
road
you're talking
course with the best fucking equipment because Junior's trying to fucking suck someone off. Who else has he
Dude,
got?
Guaranteed
Barry
Sam
left.
Mayer. Sam Mayer wins Bristol.
Who the fuck?
Sam Mayer
Literally.
wins Bristol this year.
God, no,
Go to
please.
a track and see how many fucking Brandon Jones fans you find. None. Not a fucking one. Sam Mayer, no one gives a rat's ass about him. Justin Allgaier, they've been fans because he raced back in fucking 2006 and didn't do goddamn shit with it. Josh Berry, fuck him, I guess. I mean,
Jacob, what were you going to say?
fuck Junior.
Whoa!
Oh, shit.
Hey, no, we do
Oh,
not.
Dude,
We
yo,
do
you just
not.
lost your partner,
No.
homie.
No.
Yeah, it's not what-
Whoa.
In your
Oh,
goddamn
whoa.
organization.
Bailey, delete it.
Dude, no, I fucking will stand on this hill until I see Sam Mayer suffer and get fucking neutered. Fuck Dale Jr. That's what I say.
Oh my God.
Those are fighting words.
No, man. I kind of agree with Cooper on this one.
What the
What?
fuck, Marv?
You're insane, bro. I can't
Marv,
believe
shut up.
wants
You
to
are a
fucking watch
legacy
Sam
fan,
Mayer win.
dude.
I don't like Sam Mayer, man.
Marv, ever since you moved to Florida, you've gotten dumb and dumber by the fucking moment, dude. I swear to God.
Brandon Jones should be working at a Menards.
Brandon Jones should whip my fucking nards. I'll tell you that.
Jacob, what would you do if the Wood Brothers win at Daytona?
I mean, I don't know. Me and Dalton just kind of settled.
Thing. Who cares?
I've
Yeah.
heard a lot of talk. I've heard it brought up so many times so far this week, though. Harrison Burton winning.
He ain't winning shit, dog.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
one of those things that have been planted, bro.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you,
It's in the
Harrison's
script.
gonna have fucking. Harrison's gonna get fucking. I don't know, some disease, some sickness, and Jeb's gonna get in there and fucking win for the Wood Brothers. That's what's gonna happen.
Jeb
Burton.
being genuinely confused about why he was not racing his normal car on Twitter was the funniest shit I've ever seen. He was like, I guess I'm not racing the
Dude,
27.
people immediately brought out the pitchforks. They're like, "This is wrong and dirty."
And they were like, yeah, man, we're giving you an homage car, the 22. And he's like, oh, okay. Cool.
Ty pinched Sam into the fence going into the bus stop when they were side by side the restart before. He had that shit coming.
Exactly,
Travis,
Travis.
you're just
Exactly.
a Ty Gibbs hater, dude.
Fuck Ty
That
Gibbs,
is
bro.
true, but still, fuck him, dude. Like,
Harrison was up there at Talladega.
man,
Parts off the
fucking Burton
perks.
wants to see Harrison.
That's I will say that is Harrison's one shot at a win this season.
No,
What, my
he's gonna
perks?
flip.
All right,
He's gonna-
so
He pulls an AD.
It ain't happening.
so
I hope Sam Mayer pulls a fucking AD.
Austin Hill is the points leader right now. John
Oh,
Hunter
wow.
Nemechek's in second. He is 9 points behind. And then Justin Allgaier is 34 points behind. And then you've got to go all the way back. 111 points behind is Cole Custard. So there's a big drop off between Cold Custard.
Never heard of her.
I think all of us said when we heard that Cole was going to go back down to Xfinity, we were all like, dude, he's going to come in and wipe the floor. And it has been
The exact
really,
opposite.
bad. Yeah, it's not been good at all.
Now,
He's
he
been
does
about
have
as good as
2
a fucking
wins.
lump of coal.
I do want to point out he does have 2 wins.
Yeah,
So, I mean, it's not like he's down there
well,
like.
one was, you know, I mean, he
Win's
was
a
out
win.
front.
Handed to him.
So anyway, yeah, Austin Hill gets screwed over, and Sam Mayer gets the dub.
That being, I know I did say that I did go to bat for Sam Mayer there. That being said, when Austin Hill says that he's going to start racing you a lot harder, that's Sam should be terrified.
Dude, shout out Rico one good time. That's that boy.
Yeah. I think I'm going to say yes to that, Nat.
Oh my God, dude. You don't think Rico
Get
closes?
Parv, look up Rico Abreu.
No, I'm good.
It's not bad, dude.
He's a
Look him
race
up.
car driver.
He's fucking yoked. No
Dude, he
joke.
is jacked. He is fucking jacked.
Seriously, Parv, we're not fucking with you. Just look
Parv,
him up.
I'll send you his Instagram. I'll send you a picture.
All right, so let's move into the Cup Series real quick. Jared, I want you to tell me how much you know about NASCAR this season. Give us your stance as an outsider looking in.
So I've watched one race this year. I've noticed Denny Hamlin isn't sponsored by FedEx as much because when I went to Pocono earlier this year, this was the first race he was not in a FedEx sponsored car, and it kind of threw me off the entire time. I was informed that Kyle Busch has 3 wins this year. That's kind of cool.
Damn straight.
Michael McDowell won. I saw. That's cool.
Yeah.
I saw Roush is back.
They are.
Chase Elliott is not in the playoffs at the moment.
Thank fucking God.
He's a win to get in situation.
He's done. He's
And
done.
That's pretty much all I know about it. I know William Byron's doing pretty good.
Who?
That's my knowledge level of the year.
Okay. So Byron is the guy to beat this season. I think him and Truex are the 2 clear championship favorites. I think you can probably put Denny in there. I'm not sure. Do you guys agree with my 3?
Yes,
that are
absolutely.
like locks. I don't know who the 4th is.
Oh,
I don't think that's clear yet.
That 4th one is just that one's gonna be a Martinsville like decider. You just no.
Let's see.
Larson is not making it out of the round of 16.
Can't wait to watch Truex lose a 4th championship in a few months. What's up, Blake? Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Damn, that's all Jared can offer me. Yes.
I hate the words that are coming out of my mouth, but like the 4th one could be Chris Buescher, actually.
I agree.
What?
Honestly, I see them like warming up at a good time.
Because I mean, you have road courses that are in the round of 12 and round of 8. So
I see them doing really good.
You what?
I said I see them doing really good at Daytona as well.
How did you get sponsored on Mark's card, JB?
Sponsorship placement. Just do a bunch of graphics and stuff. Sometimes you'll get a DM by people. 4 of my people have DM'd me. I haven't reached out to do any work. They've been reaching out to me.
Fancy.
Mark's got some good work. Mark's fancy.
Don't boost his ego up too much.
I can't.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's already big enough.
He was on TV. Come on.
Yeah, dude. I was just on Flow.
Racing.
I was just on Flow Racing, man. I'm a Flow celebrity or whatever. Matt.
I don't see Bell out of the 16. Bell's 4th in points right now.
Matt.
I disagree,
Matt.
dude. Honestly, I do disagree. I think that Buescher he's what, 6th in points right now?
Yeah, 6 or 7. I'm the biggest Roush hater here, and I'm saying that Buescher has a chance of making the Final 4.
Bro,
in all reality, he is.
What the fuck? No.
He's a Final 4 threat.
Who? Buescher or Blaney?
Buescher.
Oh.
Buescher is a Final 4 threat.
Blaney's one and done.
Blaney, no. Busher over Brad, right? Like if one of the RFK cars.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, 1,000%. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'll also put Christopher. I put both the Christophers as a Final Four threat. Bell and Busher.
I think you meant Byron there.
Because here's the thing: last year with Bell, he had a win to get in his last in the round of 12 in the round of 8 and the round of 4 to get into those, and he did it those last races. What at the Charlotte Roll and in Martinsville, he won to get in.
There you go, Jacob.
I genuinely disagree. I can see him doing it. If he doesn't make it to the Final Four, it's not going to be surprising to me. But I can see him doing it. I think the two Christophers are Final Four threats.
I see Busher at least around of 8.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go, Parv. Yeah. You got to bet.
I don't make bets, but
for $3, you're too scared to do a $3 bet.
Pussy.
For $10. 10.
No.
Yes.
15.
No.
20. Take it or leave it.
20,
Look at you, man. I hope you're at Dagan. I hope you are at.
Final round before Phoenix is Vegas, Homestead, Martinsville. Vegas could go to Blaney and Homestead could go to Busch.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, Blaney's actually got to make it to the rounds. That's not going to fucking happen.
It's not happening, no.
Larson and Reddick get to the round of 8. They got to be favorites to get in with Homestead, or they're going to like crash each other out. And then Chris Busher's going to just coast on by.
I'll lose my mind. Do you think Logano is a like? I mean, obviously,
Hell
when
fucking no.
Yeah,
you're insane.
I do. I think he's Joey Logano.
He sucks ass this year.
Dude, this Logano, he's going to do the same thing as last season. He's going to win a race. He's going to get in, and then when playoff time comes around, that's when he just starts building momentum. That's Logano.
Round of 12 exit. Round of 12
If Logano's exiting round of 12, so is Kyle Busch, dog.
No. Kyle's been doing a lot better than Logano has this year.
Hey, I'm glad to see the flags back in regular position today.
Yeah, yes, sir.
He's not in distress anymore.
Yeah.
Last season, Truex did have the best car. That is true. That was a tough day. I feel like that race summed up Truex's entire season last year.
Junior, you're betting the whole collection. You already said it once. You're doing it.
Logano always turns it on in the playoffs. His first championship, Martinsville and Homestead, were his only wins. He's a cockroach.
No, he's just a cock without the roach.
Does Jared like Larson now because he's a dirt fan or an Asian or maybe both?
I'd say both.
Hey, Jared and I have a mad love for Kyle Larson.
Here,
hey, no, I want to join you. I want to join the Kyle Larson
Please
love.
don't.
Yes.
Hey, Cody, how you doing?
Can I move down? There we go. Larson fan base.
Is this the Larson hater row?
Yeah, it is.
Fucking
Okay,
bitches.
Jacob doesn't hate Kyle.
No, I don't hate Kyle Larson.
Okay, then get down here, asshole.
Just together, Cody, me and you together.
Oh my god, dude!
Can you wear that?
I'm gonna wear it to the next race I go to.
Please do. Take a picture in it. Honestly, I would love for you to get a picture with Bubba in that shirt.
I want Kyle Larson to sign this.
Where to the
Do
Talladega
you think he
Boulevard?
would?
I bet you he would. Guaranteed.
You lay it down and he doesn't look up at you at first, and he's
No,
like
I'm just
mad,
gonna wear
and
it.
then he looks up.
I'm just gonna wear it. I'm like, hey Kyle, can you sign my shirt? I'm like, look, you're on it.
Watch your mouth.
What?
Don't you say that.
It's like the 22 has been on cruise control the last few months, knowing they're in. He did the same thing last year. Yeah, he did, dude.
Right.
And he came to play at Phoenix.
But he's wasting so many playoff points while at the same time.
Yeah,
Joey
I don't think
give a fuck about those
we
playoff
don't give
points.
this shit, dude.
So let me
He's
ask
gonna
you
get
guys
two when he's
something.
around a 12 exit.
Do you guys think these guys are just saving their stuff for the playoffs? Like the guys like that are not like running as well right now?
Yeah, I think they're still having supply and demand issues for the most part. And I mean, I've seen a lot of guys who are like, Trackhouse doesn't even fucking exist right now. Ross Chastain, I've not heard that guy's name in weeks.
Good.
Dude, not to keep bringing up Busher, but somebody tweeted something the other day, and I looked at it and I was like, "Wait, what?" Because I was like, "That's can't be right." But they were like, Ross Chastain and Chris Busher has the same amount of wins. Dude, the way Ross Chastain has been like promoted, I would think that guy had won like 18 times. I know he hadn't won that much, but 4 wins only.
Nobody has anything to follow that.
Nope, guess not. Yeah.
Haas is saving those for 28. Fact.
Anyone see
Dude,
Chase
that's the
Elliott
video?
blow off a child for an autograph on Sunday? You got a video, dude. You should just tweet it and ruin his career.
What an asshole!
Yeah, I'd fucking do it.
Fuck
that guy.
Was this after the race when he like ran out of gas?
Haas is saving their stuff for 2028.
Fact.
Logano always comes alive late, but you have to acknowledge Penske as a team is struggling. That is true too.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think that Joey. I feel like Joey is talented enough though that he's at least going to make it into the round of 8. Like Joey's going to be in contention to make the championship
I'm
floor.
saying
Joey's
round
not
of 12.
going out early. You're
I'm saying
insane, dude.
Round of 12.
Round of 12.
Hey, that Matt guy. Do you think we could send him an invite to get on the show? He seems really knowledgeable.
No.
You think he'd want to come on?
No.
I want to know who Matt
that he
is.
would.
What the
who
fuck,
Matt
Lars?
is.
You don't know who that is?
Who is Matt?
I'm not gonna dox him, but you should know him. He's
Matt,
a famous
can I get
celebrity.
You on the show one day?
He's on another podcast.
Oh, that Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Harv, do you even know who it is?
Yes, I do.
Why do you hate him, bro?
You hate Matt.
I don't hate Matt.
Yes, the fuck you do.
I think Matt needs to get me on his show so I can continue my reunion tour.
No.
Yeah, Jared's comeback.
But we
Oh
had,
my god!
but we had a race yesterday. I put race in quotes because it was basically the William Byron show.
Good. That just makes Chase
Dang.
a fucking cock.
Bro, that poor little kid was just standing there with his little shirt to get signed, and Chase looks at him and just turns and keeps walking.
That's
He's
definitely
pissed
some
off at the
Dalton type of shit.
dude. He's pissed off at the world because he missed 7 races this season.
On his
That's
with
some
his own
Dalton type
fault
shit,
because he went to go
man.
snowboarding.
Parents
Harvick,
need to
Blaney,
teach their
Reddick,
kids to
Logano,
not bug us for
Alvarez.
autographs after they have shit races. Travis, you're just defending Chase at this point now.
He really is.
Travis, I
Okay.
don't even know who you like.
These damn Chase Elliott fans, dude.
One minute you're Kyle Busch, the other you're fucking SVG, and then you got Chase Elliott. and
He better be fucking Kyle Busch. If he's Chase Elliott too, I'm gonna have some problems.
Travis,
No, you're
he's
not
a Chase Elliott fan.
No, he's a Kyle
He's
Busch
both.
fan.
He's both.
Oh yeah, that's right. But he needs to drop the Chase Elliott.
How is this news?
Travis, what would your pronouns be if you're a Chase Elliott and a Kyle Busch fan?
So William Byron dominated
Unit
Watkins
corn.
Glen.
Yeah,
just
we're not.
jump in.
Hey, so does Chase Elliott make it? That's the
Fuck
question.
no.
He's
Absolutely
done.
not.
He's done.
I'm
He's
not
done.
gonna say no,
Yeah.
honestly.
Dude, I said it. If he won Watkins Glen, which he didn't, his season would be over. And he didn't win Watkins Glen, so he's done.
Okay, we're gonna pretend like Chase Elliott didn't have like 2 super speedway wins last year, though.
Dude, like I said, if you have to depend on Daytona to save your season, you might as well just go ahead and get ready for 2024. Like, I know he's going to be fast, and I know that 9 team's going to give it all they got this weekend, but you got to think, Chase Elliott's going to have to be aggressive if he wants to win Daytona. And eventually it's going to get to a point where he's way too aggressive. He blocks the shit out of everybody, wrecks himself while doing it, then his playoff chances are really over. So,
I think this is spot on for your average 12-year-old. Travis, you're 12, bro. He despises Denny Hamlin. Travis, do you like Michael McDowell? Because if so, this literally just explained you, bro.
I feel like
Travis,
he does.
Travis, are you and ETSU and Purdue friends?
Matt just said Chase win Lockett.
I'm
No,
kind of on the. I'm starting to like,
No.
dude. It's perfect. It is a perfect fucking storyline going into the playoffs. Our golden
If Chase
boy.
Elliott, if he wins, you can fucking resell my Phoenix ticket. I'm sprint car racing the rest
done.
of the year. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not fucking watching Chase Elliott. No.
Okay, but my question is that like a genuine thought that he makes it in, or is that like
No.
I think so.
you know?
Fucking dude, you just like to fucking start shit. You just like to pull drama out. Get the
Me?
fuck out of here. You don't think he's gonna win. Yes. You don't think he's gonna win.
I think it is insane to think that Chase Elliott can't win at Daytona.
With as many hungry guys as in like AJ, and you got fucking Bubba.
I feel like Chevy
all these
doesn't
guys
want him
that
to
are,
not
like,
be in there.
right.
I mean, it's a crapshoot, right? Like, you just have to be at the right place at the right time. I don't see Chase winning it.
He's not winning.
I don't. The way Chase is driven at some of the super speedway, especially now that he's in a very, 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 it's either he wins or he doesn't. He's in a very crap situation. I feel like Chase is going to put it in the wall. I feel like he's going to overdrive it.
He's going to wreck himself, blocking his ass off in the final 20 laps.
Somebody's going to take him out. It's going to be Denny.
Oh my god!
Denny's going to send his ass, dude.
He's going to die.
Once
Denny's
Denny
going to
wrecks
fucking
Chase,
die leaving
wins his
Daytona
career.
when that happens.
Bro, I've
Right,
been
he-
saying
he-
this. This was Hendrick's way of distracting people from their cheating at the start of the season. Everybody was more worried about Chase than the fact that HMS was cheating with their louvers.
Yeah.
So they faked his injury. And the laser beam started the Hawaii fires.
You're saying it's a hoax?
Hey. Did you ever see that motherfucker in a cast? No, you didn't.
Yeah, I
We
did
saw
actually.
Kyle Busch.
On the last table.
Oh, he was on a podcast with Eric Church, and he was on crutches and shit.
Yeah.
Wait, I remember
You see
that.
his left
Yes.
of the
Yeah, I
glass
do. I would put on a fake cast to do a podcast too.
with Eric Church.
Actually,
Yeah.
Eric was,
Just a terrible
Eric
fucking
was in
time.
a sling, I think, too.
Are you really trying to tell me that this fucker cashed in a vacation week or 6 vacation weeks? Dude, I don't know. I know I'm the
Okay, hear me out here. Chase has been pissed as fuck ever since he came back, right? Like major sad boy shit. Maybe it wasn't his choice. Maybe they
Probably
said,
didn't
"Hey,
like the
you're not
script.
racing." Yeah, exactly.
He didn't like the script, man.
Thank you, Jared. Thank you.
I don't know about that. Jeez.
Yeah, Kyle Busch was in a fucking wheelchair, dude.
Dark times.
Yeah, Kyle Busch faked his injury to win the championship. I see what you're saying.
That's fine.
Chase
That's at
is
least he won
gonna
the
have
championship.
Chase is gonna have Junior's car from that 01 Pepsi 400.
Yeah.
Fucking, dude, no.
I'll have to say this is a theory that I did not know existed.
No, this is a good theory. This is a good theory.
He did. That's not a theory, bro. That's fact.
Bro, I cannot believe he deleted the freaking picture with Livy.
See, look, Matt. Oh wow, crutches. Those can't be faked. Big NASCAR does own everything, dude. This is true. Live from. Hey, listen. Don't believe me, but it's gonna be a hell of a storyline when Chase Elliott makes it into the playoffs and wins the championship.
So if Chase Elliott doesn't win, are you
Then
still
it's
going to go? Are you and Matt still going to go with that theory, and Dalton, I guess, since he's all over it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't win, like, I mean, if he just like blows a tire and ends up in the wall, then yeah, you can't control that as NASCAR. All I'm saying is, I think it's insane to think that Chase Elliott doesn't win for viewership.
GTA.
Dude, my boy Jay.
Holy fuck.
That's my child. That's my son.
See, Amanda's a Chase Elliott fan, and she says the only proof of that accident is the
God.
crutches he had in the podcast. And she's a Chase Elliott fan, bro.
Bro, she ain't no fucking Chase fan.
Oh shit.
Dude, I don't know. I'm wanting. Here's the worst part.
Yo,
I'm wanting
what
to
the
say that
fuck,
you guys
Ryan?
are insane, but I can't argue it. I genuinely can't argue it.
Are you starting to come around now?
The Louvers ordeal was a pretty big situation. Yeah,
But we were more worried about Chase.
yeah, we are definitely getting a cease and desist from Hendrick.
That hey,
100%.
allegedly.
It's
It was alleged.
It was alleged.
You know,
Allegedly.
I'm gonna back this theory, Cody, only because as a person who hasn't watched the entire regular season, that would be kind of a pretty cool storyline. Like, oh hey, Chase Elliott won to lock into the playoffs after missing a couple races. You know,
Right, dude.
Nah,
The golden boy
Storylines,
does
man.
it again.
Storylines, man.
When his back's against the wall,
Marketing,
look at
dog.
him. Yeah.
Marketing, man.
Imagine
that's the
Chase
case-
Elliott. Go ahead, Coop.
If that's the case, man, I'm pulling a Jared. Kevin retires next year.
You're out.
Fuck it. I'm heading to the All step up.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
If that's true, man.
Are you going all in on Rico?
Nah, bro. I'm going all in on Kyle, bro. You're fucked up. I'll
There we
totally
go,
hop on that
Larson.
wagon.
Join the bandwagon, man.
All Larson
Dude,
all the
for
time.
Fucking sure. Oh, dude.
All right, so I
Imagine
guess
Chase wins the Super finale at Phoenix. Tyler, fucking Gravedigger, stop right now.
all right. So to wrap it up real quick, William Byron dominated the whole race. It was a clean race. The only time we had a caution was when Chase ran out of gas.
How the fuck do you run your
Dude,
driver out of gas?
I saw a tweet, and one person, their tweet was like, "Allen did this on purpose to get the pressure off of Chase." And I'm like, dude, he did not run out of gas on purpose to like.
Yeah, his facial expressions on national television said otherwise. Allen was like, "Oh my god, dude, I fucked up."
Look at
Dude,
this.
they didn't even say anything like after Chase crossed the checker flag. Like it was
Even
just
a
radio-
Chase Elliott fan doesn't believe in the injury. I'm telling you, dude, it was fake.
She's just trying to find excuses to make her season better. Because he's dog shit. He's out of the 9 in 2 years.
2 years.
Can we get a microphone in front of Chase and be like, "All right, dog, like the
Was it
jig is
real?
up. The jig is up, dog."
That's honestly all I would want to say is I would be like, I know the truth, and then just like see his facial expressions.
No, like when we go to Bristol and we meet all the drivers like at that gate when they leave, when we find Chase Elliott, we'll just yell, "Hey Chase, did you fake it?"
He rides by and
Oh,
he's
who's the
like,
fucking respond?
all right. So anyway, Byron wins, wraps it up.
Boom.
I want to talk a little bit about us going into Daytona because I mean, when it comes to playoff points, everybody's really freaking close, right? I feel like not enough people are going to be talking about that because don't forget the top 10 in the regular season standings, they get points awarded to them based on their standing there. And from 13th to
6th.
Yeah, to 6th. It's all open game. So we could see people shift from 13th place to 6th place. All of that's within one race of movement. So, I mean, if Joey has a great day and everybody in front of him somehow crashes out, Joey can find himself in a whole lot better of a position than he is right now. So, I mean, anything can happen. I think what's going to happen there is we're going to see a side-by-side cam of Bubba Wallace and Chase Elliott all Saturday.
Oh, my God.
Like, that's all it's going to be. Because, I mean, hell far, dude. You got Bubba right there on the fringe. He is 32 points to the good right now. Ty Gibbs is in 17th. Suarez is hold on, let me get these points situated right again. My bad. Yeah, so Ty Gibbs is
That's your fucking winner. That's who's goddamn winning this Daytona race. I'm gonna fucking tell you as it goddamn is, okay? You understand that Austin motherfucking Cindric is gonna come in here and Penske's gonna be the best goddamn team going to the playoffs. You understand me? Chase Elliott ain't doing shit. The script is true. Austin Cindric's your fucking winner.
So that's
You've been on that train for a good.
I am sitting on this goddamn train. Dude, look at these fucking sideburns on this min.
He looks like he's fucking you from behind.
Shit, if he wins Daytona, he can fuck me, man.
So we're giving our predictions now, then?
yeah, that's where we're headed. All right, so we're headed to Daytona.
This fucking man right here.
All 3 series are running, right?
No,
This man
Xfinity
wins all
Cup.
3 series.
Okay.
Actually, well, no. Trucks is on Sunday, but at Milwaukee. Yep, Milwaukee.
Okay. So we'll just do trucks first. I'm just gonna say Ty Majeski. I feel like that's a Majeski kind of track.
Let me see who's running it. Let's
Matt
see if we got
Crafton.
anyone cool.
I'm saying
Crafton.
Zane Smith.
I'm saying Corey Heim.
Carson Hocevar.
Good pick.
Hell yeah.
Jared, while Coop is doing his lookups, do you think Chase makes it into the playoffs or no?
I'm gonna say yes and go with the script idea.
Okay.
I'm still saying no. I can't get
But
behind
you
the
believe the script.
It's hard to dispute. That's all I'll say.
I think it's a better script for him to like win it next year after like not winning a race this season.
But also,
And then,
though,
like, going
the
on
fact
next
that
season.
we announced today that Netflix is doing a NASCAR docuseries, you don't want Chase Elliott involved in that?
Fuck Chase Elliott.
No.
I'll tell you what, if it happens, I'll probably go with Coop and join Jared. I'll watch Larson sling dirt, dude.
It'll just be me, Parv, and Dalton left in NASCAR.
Matt's been into the Outlaws too. Matt's I've been seeing his tweets.
Dakota's on the verge of leaving too.
Dakota's been mad at NASCAR for like 5 years.
Dakota
He's
came
been-
out of the womb mad at NASCAR.
Dude, ever since I've known Dakota, he's hated NASCAR.
No, when I first met him, he was like a NASCAR ass kisser. Like he loved everything that they did, and now until this year, he just fucking hates it.
Dude, the legacy shit with him, dude, is the funniest thing I've ever seen. just the tweets that I see him posting. Dakota's like, I don't give a fuck
He
anymore.
does not give a fuck, dude.
He got Coop.
In the truck.
Yeah.
Give me fucking. I'm gonna get wild. Lawless Island.
What?
All right.
Lawless Island. Let's watch it. I don't give a fuck about the trucks, man.
Xfinity Series.
There's only one answer to this.
Austin fucking
Austin Hill.
Austin fucking Hill, dude.
Austin Hill.
Yeah.
Natalie Decker
I'm gonna
running
go
the
for-
Xfinity.
And
Who else?
I know.
Who all
I
races in
hate
the
women, so I can't pick
Xfinity?
you think she's gonna win? Is that your
It's
call?
pretty much
Women, I
it's
can't
pretty
pick
much the same lineup except for Noah, Ty, AJ,
And AJ.
which is AJ running this weekend.
Yes. No.
Ty is running it, and Kyle Busch is
AJ's
running
done.
it.
Wait, what?
Kyle Busch is running Xfinity Series.
No, the fuck he's not.
Number 10
Yes,
Colin the car.
There's no way. Hold
They
up.
know.
Number 10 Colin the car. Pretty sure.
No,
No, it's
Kyle
not him.
can't
He's not in the
because he's not running Super Speedway.
Haley's in the 10. J-Hip said.
Oh.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh, well, I'm
There's no
I'm a
way.
dumbass, so.
Say Noah.
Yeah, you are dumbass.
Cody.
Huh?
Say Noah.
I was
He's not
naming
in-
guys who weren't running
Oh,
regular. Yeah.
sorry. I was like, dude, he's
So,
already
yeah.
back. Shit.
Are we all in the hill
Cooper, who
train?
should I pick for this?
Not Austin Hill.
I'll go with John Hunter Nemechek.
Blech.
John Hunter.
Ew.
I'm gonna go. Ready? First ever time I've ever said the man's name. Sheldon Creed. Sheldon Creed wins.
Okay, I'll take it.
Watch.
I would be happy, but I don't see it happening.
Creed wins. Creed Hill. Creed 1, Hill 2. Hill's gonna help.
I would
Sheldon
not be
win.
mad. I would not be mad.
So, Cooper.
Well, you said Decker was your
Who's your
pick.
cut pick?
Fuck no. I can't pick Natalie Decker because apparently I hate women. Allegedly.
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 I do have some entries to share for the Cup race. We have Riley Herbst in the 30 in a Monster Energy Sugar Paint team.
Sex.
We have Chandler Smith in the 13, Brendan Poole in the 15,
Josh,
Who?
and Austin Hill in the 62.
Josh Berry.
Well, I can tell you who my
Josh
underdog
Berry.
is.
I think we're going to have the same underdog.
Josh
Forgot to
Berry.
mention Josh.
We unfortunately have
Austin
Josh
Hill.
Berry running for that dog shit ass fucking team in Legacy. Yes.
Austin Hill's my underdog.
Same.
My underdogs, I hate to say, fuck Legacy, but my underdog's Eric Jones.
Y'all are fucking
My
dumb.
underdog is
You know who
Eric
my underdog
Jones.
is? Right the fuck here. This
Hey,
is
that's
my
your underdog?
That's your main pick.
It's your underdog?
Yeah, because you know who my main pick is?
Who?
This fucking man right here. This is the only fucking winner. This is the only right choice.
So my primary pick, you know,
I
he's
will
not
tattoo
really in a,
Austin Kendrick's signature. If he wins the fucking race
blah.
Sunday, I will tattoo his signature on my ass cheek. I swear to fucking
shit.
God. I
I'm
will
in at
put it right the
55.
fuck here.
An hour 55. Mark it.
I swear to God, if Austin Kendrick wins, I will tattoo his
Noted.
fucking signature on my ass. And I will tweet it to him.
All right,
Goddamn
Cody.
boy, you understand?
anyway, he's not really in a win to get in situation, but I feel like everybody's in a win to get in situation if they're not locked in. Bubba fucking Wallace is going to burn that shit down at Daytona.
Well, honestly, I was gonna pick Bubba Cody. I didn't think that you would believe in him enough. Honestly, I didn't expect it. So
I believe in
now
Bubba. I don't believe in the team or Booty.
Fair enough. So now I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna go with Brad K. I think Brad K gets his first win of the year.
Fuck up. You're the wrong Ford
Dude.
driver.
So
Understand
Okay.
this fucking man.
He said, "Understand me."
So I think the winner of the Daytona is going to be someone who's already won. But I do think that Bubba will clinch his spot in the 16.
If Bubba doesn't win, somebody needs to roll Booty off the fucking pit box.
Jesus
Christ.
Austin
So-
fucking Cinder will roll him off.
So Bubba will get in just by points because my main pick is Denny Hamlin.
You know what? You know what? Fuck it. I can't believe I'm picking this guy too, but I'm going with Eric Almirola.
Just imagine.
Yeah, man.
Well, I'm trying to bring that guy back that you pissed off, Jacob. You fucking asshole.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry.
You fucking prick.
Imagine.
I
if-
apologize.
Sure.
Just imagine if someone like Corey LaJoy, like the bottom of the barrel, just
I'll kill
snipes
myself.
to win.
I think Todd Gilliland is going to win.
Todd's a good pick,
shit.
honestly.
That's a good pick.
Yeah.
FRM has had a lot of speed. That is a solid pick. If Denny wins, I'm drowning myself in Lake Lloyd. Bacon Boy went to bed.
I hope.
Shout out Bacon Boy. Jacob's an asshole.
Dude, I'm so
Fuck
sorry.
Jacob.
Fuck you, Dalton.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I can't scream. I'm in a hotel room, so.
Okay, I can. Fuck you.
Oh, dude, thanks. I appreciate it.
Jebediah in 22. McDowell is winning.
No.
McDowell's
Hey,
going to
Austin.
help Gilliland win.
All right, Jared, do me a favor, buddy.
What's up?
Talk me through a little bit about what you've been into recently. Talk to me about your dirt stuff.
So, I will tell you a story. I did actually see all the NASCAR haulers yesterday. I was leaving Sealam's Grove Speedway, and I saw a whole parade of all the race haulers going by. I'm like, huh, that's cool. You know, like there were people or whatever sitting out on the businesses or whatever on lawn chairs and, you know, cheering the
Like watching them?
Yeah. I was like,
That's cool.
I was confused on what was going on because, like, first off, I saw like a bunch of different RVs going by. Then I saw like a Goodyear truck. I'm like, oh, this kind of makes sense because so the route that I was on for Sealam's Grove, if I were to take that route the whole way north, I'd actually get to Watkins Glen. So it kind of made sense after I put two and two together. So that was kind of cool.
Can I ask this? Because I've been very curious.
What's up?
What was the main decision to just completely switch to dirt? Like, I feel like you're one of many that has switched to dirt. Dirt is getting
For me-
a lot more.
So as our previous guest that we were talking about, saying how Pennsylvania fans are like big sprint car fans, that's definitely not an exaggeration. We have like weekly shows, Friday, Saturday, Sundays, literally every single weekend somewhere. So like it's super easy to go to, and like all my favorite local guys always stay at home. It's cheap to go to, $25-$30. Just sit down, watch some racing. I did 2 races this weekend. I went to one on Saturday, went to one on Sunday. Probably going to go to another one this Saturday and Sunday this upcoming weekend, and probably the weekend after that. And
what did NASCAR do to lose your viewership? That's what I want to know.
Too much drama. I like the nice laid back, anyone can type of win, hometown hero type of feel, That's what I like.
But it wasn't the car or the rules or anything like that.
Yeah, it's just more, like I said, it's more easy accessible for me to just go to drive 2 hours. Well, I'll just go spend $30, watch a race, Just like one of those things, I'll keep up with that. I still follow you guys. I see who's like doing okay or see what your guys' opinions are. I don't comment or tweet about it, but like I see all that stuff. It's not like I completely just blocked everything out, so still, I'm like a closet. I guess I could say I'm a closet fan. I mean, see, I obviously got this new Kyle Larson shirt that they were selling at a dirt race for $10. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to buy a Kyle Larson shirt.
$10? Mm-hmm. Do they do like white tins?
This was a 2020 design shirt.
Yeah,
so
that's still cheap for a shirt, though. I mean, even like just a plain white shirt nowadays is more than $10.
Yeah, but I went to the.
I guess the thing is too with Jared, like you don't have like the circuit really doesn't go up north as much. There's not a lot of tracks around you.
Yeah,
so
we got Pocono, Watkins Glen, New Hampshire, and Richmond. Dover, that's within
Ohio.
that's like within 4 hours of me, like all my dirt tracks I can go like an hour and a half, 2 hours at the most, and I'm literally like, because they're all like pretty close together, honestly, like the Harrisburg area ones that I always go to, like they're all within like 2 hours of each other, so like whenever they have PA Speed Weeks, it's pretty cool.
What's the closest track to your house?
I was at Port Royal this weekend. That's an hour and 20 minutes from me.
And that's like one of the major tracks for dirt racing, isn't
That's
it? Because
like-
I
that's-
see that all the time.
That's a very popular one amongst like drivers, even like from the West Coast or whatever. Like we'll get guys that come out there for those races, like a big race or whatever. We got the big Tuscarora 50 coming up in 2 weeks actually, and they're expecting that to be a absolute sellout because for the first time in history, all the grandstand seats will be pre-sale tickets or whatever. It's not just going to be general admission for the grandstands.
Shit, that's dope.
Not bad. That's sick.
It's pretty cool because in turn 1 you got a little Ferris wheel or whatever. So if you want to ride the Ferris wheel while you're watching the race, more power to you.
Would you do that?
Probably. There's a good chance I'll probably be doing that again, but. I think I also like it a little bit because I tried to explain this to Cody a little bit. I think NASCAR is super mainstream for me, and I kind of just like being that little guy. Like all the fans that I go to, that's actually where all the retired like old NASCAR fans are at. Like if I had a nickel for how many like old NASCAR shirts, hats, or whatever I see at those races, I'd probably be super rich right now.
Why do you think that is?
Well, a lot of them are older. And based off of the conversations, I definitely don't eavesdrop for. I don't think a lot of the people are liking the direction it's going with all the playoffs and stuff or whatever. That's cool, I guess. But I think they just I think they're just those people that also they lost their favorite driver from retiring or whatever. So I guarantee you, I'll probably see some Kevin Harvick fans there in the next couple years. Like I see a bunch of Dale Jr. shirts. I've seen some Jimmy Johnson shirts. I've seen Dale Jr. shirts. Saw some Burton shirts.
I bet you see a lot of Tony Stewart stuff.
Oh, I do. I see a bunch of Tony Stewart shirts, like Home Depot Tony Stewart shirts. Like 20 Tony Stewart shirts. Not too many of the 14s.
How big is Kyle Larson?
Okay, so I went to the High Element race, the Kyle Larson's High Element series that he runs. The line for his merchandise hauler was longer than the line for general admission.
Good.
I'm not joking either. So they do after those races. Actually, that's like after every race or whatever. They do like autographs or whatever in the pits or whatever. Like you think you're at like a mosh pit concert or whatever at Kyle Larson's hauler because like everyone's. It's kind of like ridiculous in some senses, but it's like kind of cool because I'm like, hey, you're growing our sport, dude. You helped like get fans in these seats. Like that Tuesday night race that I went to in Pennsylvania, like, dude, you sold out this track that never really would sell out if you were not there. Like honestly, like even though like I always complain, I'm like, man, I get to see Kyle Larson win his own series or whatever. It's kind of cool because I'm like, he does sell out the crowds, man. He brings the fans there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's a great thing for dirt racing. Now, just to bring this back around real quick, I want to read a few more comments, and then I guess it's probably about time to wrap it up. I saw this, and this stat just caught my eye. MTJ has crashed on all plate races since 2014 or gotten damage of some sort. That's an insane stat. Apart from the 2016 500 and the 2018 Daytona night race. So, just for fun, what lap will Truex be involved in something?
61.
20 to go.
I'm going to say lap 94.
All jokes aside, it'd be kind of ironic if it was lap 78.
That would be ironic. Shout out Furniture Row. When is Chris Hacker coming back on the show?
When are we getting Noah G back on the show?
That
too.
That's my guy. I'm a big Noah fan this year.
And then just a few little bits. Charters are up to $40 or $50 million. That's fucking insane.
Jesus Christ.
Dude,
that's a lot of money.
2311 meeting with Ford. Now, according to Denny, his contract with Joe Gibbs is done, but they're just waiting on the contract for 2311 and Toyota and Joe Gibbs. I think Denny meeting with Ford is insane.
A lie.
Dude,
I know
be
it's.
the biggest
I don't think it's
fucking
a lie.
2311 fan.
I want to see Denny and Brad as Ford owners. That'd be kind of cool.
Denny's switching.
No,
I don't think so.
I'm calling it.
I've never bought any of that shit.
I definitely think they met. He would be insane not to at least meet and hear what they have to offer.
If Denny runs for 2311 and they switch to Ford, I will be a Dennis Hamlin fan. 1000%.
Smithfield and Eric leaving. I feel like Smithfield leaves if Eric leaves. If Eric stays, Smithfield will stay. I just don't know why Eric would stay. I mean, other than other than like just a payday. But dude's made enough money. I wouldn't want to go out there and run 28th every single week. And then SHR possibly selling 2 of their charters. I think that would be a great move. I don't think that they have the capabilities to be a 4-car team anymore.
Who are they kicking out?
Get rid of Priest and Eric. Yeah. Briscoe's not going anywhere. And Josh Berry.
They won't get rid.
The Berry and Briscoe tandem. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, dude. That'd be perfect for them. It's too late in the game to switch manufacturers. I don't think it's too late. I think now if you're switching manufacturers, I think whenever we do the next engine, I think that would be the time to swap.
I genuinely think it would be a win-win for Denny.
I don't know how going to Ford from Toyota is a win.
It would be a total win.
Dog shit. American made muscle.
He would get away from Joe Gibbs. He would have his own team. They would create their own performance. I mean, Ford would jump all over that as much sponsorship as they have. I mean, they're going to be providing their name badge for a team owned by Michael Jordan. It's going to be a success.
Maybe Hamlin can win a championship for once.
That too. Yeah.
No, I don't think Denny's going to leave Toyota, and I don't think it would be smart to leave Toyota. I hope it's not true.
I will say this: I said the same thing to Dalton. Did we ever think Kyle Busch would leave Joe Gibbs?
You're right, but
sounds
still,
like deja vu, man.
But still, I find it hard to believe that we live in a world where Joe Gibbs will let Denny Hamlin walk.
This makes sense, though.
Joe Gibbs makes a living off of letting people walk. What are you talking about?
I know that, but like
an all-star team with all
I know that, but Denny Hamlin, like Joe Gibbs would be dumb as fuck to let Denny Hamlin go.
Eric Jones, Matt Kenseth, Daniel Suarez, Carl Edwards.
Yeah, Kyle Busch, yep.
Tony Stewart.
Well, Carl kind of quit, but yeah.
Oh, Joe could have paid him extra and kept him around.
I think Carl didn't give a fuck. He wanted to get the hell out of there.
Joe thinks the Commanders is a great name for the team.
Big Redskins fan.
He's anti-petitioning to go back to the Redskins.
Whoa, Jared. Whoa, it's the Commanders, buddy.
Bring back the Redskins.
This is another reason why I don't think it's going to happen, because if 2311 switches to Ford, like just this offseason with like nothing, no time to prepare, dude, that's going to be a shit season next year.
Would this be the earth-shattering news that we were warned about like 10 years ago?
Are you talking about like the year 2012?
Yeah.
Like the end of the world?
No, there was like this Reddit, maybe it wasn't 10 years ago, it was like 2018 or whatever. They said there's going to be like earth-shattering news, and like nothing ever really came about that. Like, would this be it? If Hamlin went to Ford?
I think it would be. I think it would send shockwaves.
DBC supposedly has been hinting towards it. I don't listen to DBC, but that's what I've been hearing.
They're a bunch of fucks anyway.
I mean, yeah, but I would assume that Freddie Kraft probably knows what's going on.
Has a little bit of insight.
Yeah.
Parv said, "I'm done."
Parv said, "Oh my god, another Ford."
I feel like a jerk because I found an old Sony Handycam, and it had a tape with the family's Christmas on it, and this little dude was going crazy over a PS2 game, and I recorded over it. That's kind of... Well, did you, like, buy it, and it had that tape already? Or is it, like, a family heirloom that you just, like, recorded over?
I mean, they've said it before, like, what was it? The Furniture Row closing down? Is there shredding news? Like, I mean, GIbbs, the guy that we saw the video of, the one that's on TikTok or whatever, he said before, like, GIbbs has a reputation of kind of closing down businesses. I mean, look at Furniture Row. Look at, what the fuck was the other? Levine Family Racing.
That would be insane if he loses Denny in 2311.
I mean, Denny can make sense to say, like, no, I don't need you anymore. This is my brand. This is me. We're going this way because we want to do this in the future.
I just don't see Denny leaving.
Because Stuart Haas is done. They are out of Ford 1,000%. Next year, done. They're 1,000% going to Chevy or Toyota. They're out. So
2311.
Stuart Haas.
Oh, okay.
So
I have a theory. I have a theory about FedEx. I think that's what.
Cool, great theory. I know what the theory is. He thinks the theory. He told me about it. The theory is that FedEx hasn't re-signed because they are waiting on to see what Denny does, so they can flip to go to 2311 and re-sign there, so they're not stuck in a contract with GIbbs. Which is why this fucking Mavis Tire Company, whoever the hell Mavis is around.
Love all the conspiracies. This is awesome.
We are full of them, yeah. If 2311 goes to Ford, does Hamlin stay at JGR or go to his own team? I think if 2311 goes to Ford, I don't know that Toyota would want, or Ford, I don't think that they would want him racing for one manufacturer while owning a team for another. I don't even know that would be allowed.
Yeah, I think Denny's top guy would do it. I actually think.
I think you're back now, Jacob.
Yeah, all I heard was Dalton say good talk.
They just do not want to hear your conspiracy theories for some reason.
Yeah.
Dude,
Big NASCARs.
It's not a conspiracy, dude. FedEx. God. FedEx. I think the difficulties for FedEx re-signing is because Denny is out of JGR to move over to 2311.
Amanda, smart.
Denny
LMC going
said,
to Toyota.
Right. I think Toyota's just trying to up their car count, though. I don't think that that's going to like cost them another team. Denny said that his
GIbbs
contract
would do anything for family.
Who's his family?
I mean, John Hunter's like his fucking unborn child, so.
Well, I mean, they're coming over to Toyota regardless. I don't think that. I don't think that you're gonna see. I don't believe it at all. There's no way. And Denny said today. Denny literally said today his deal with JGR is done.
Done.
No, he didn't mean it like that.
Ford is going to pick up 2311. They're going to force Rick Ware to sell one of the Chargers. That 15 is going to move right over. 2311 is going to pick it up. You can fuck with the number, do what you want. Boom, right there.
I don't think we're going to see any Chargers move until we have a new TV deal.
What do you guys think of the new TV deal? Are you going to get like, what's the rumor on that? Isn't that coming up like soon?
Yeah, it 2025 I think is when the new deal will start. I mean, there's been like small talks like early in the season. It was apparently like pretty messy. Neither side between team owners and NASCAR could really come to the middle ground whatsoever. Teams are wanting more money directly from NASCAR, and track owners are wanting more money from the TV deal. So I think NASCAR is going to have to either, point at the track owners and say, well, attendance hasn't been that great. What are you doing with all of this extra money we're giving you? And I think that teams are going to have to be paid more, because apparently it is not profitable at all to run a NASCAR team. And I mean, you're not going to see growth. You're not going to see new people. Like what Trackhouse is doing is insane, right? I mean, they're reaching all across. Pitbull's newest album is literally called Trackhouse. So I mean, they're trying to get money from everywhere, like different angles, because I feel like NASCAR is probably just not paying out enough for them to like find a whole lot of sustainability.
Would you guys buy a streaming service that's like strictly for NASCAR related stuff?
No, because it's free.
I kind of think that's where we're headed. With the
I do
NASCAR.
too. I think the Classics was like a test, if you will.
Yeah.
Jared, I don't know if you're up to date on it at all, but last week they launched a new website called NASCAR Classics, and it has 98% of every single Cup Series race that's ever happened.
So I don't have to go to YouTube anymore?
No.
They don't have Xfinity or trucks on there yet, which I assume that will come. But, I mean, it goes all the way back to like 1951. And it's like, races weren't from flag to flag until like the 70s. So it's like the short little like reports on the races. So they're anywhere from like 5 to 20 minutes long.
You know what? I think I'm going to go on your conspiracy. I think this is a test dog, because that's exactly how my Dirt Vision subscription is. I can go watch races from like the 80s, 90s, whatever that the Outlaws used to run. I think they're just going to like see how the viewership is like with that. I don't know. I could be wrong, but
yeah, I mean, I think
if you start to see more like Xfinity trucks, maybe even like some practices or something on there, I think you're definitely gonna. I think that's the direction they're gonna go.
Well,
yeah, and I think. Go ahead.
No, sorry.
I was just gonna say, I think the WWE Network, when it first launched, was absolutely incredible.
It's exactly what I was about to say. Yeah.
Because I mean, you had all of the every episode of Raw, every episode of SmackDown, every episode of WCW, ECW, all the pay-per-views. You just went in and like you picked by the year, and you got to watch everything. And then you paid, I think it was like $10 a month when it first came out, and you got all the pay-per-views for free too. So I mean, I could see them eventually taking that route. I don't know that they would do it for like the broadcast while it's live, like for live races, because I think they would lose a lot of TV money that way. Because NBC or Fox, they're not going to want to spend as much money if we are also able to stream it. They're not going to want to spend all that money. So,
would you be upset? Would you be upset if it wasn't on national TV and it was just strictly on streaming services?
I wouldn't, but I mean, me myself, I wouldn't be upset, but I don't think that would be beneficial to the sport. Because I think you have to remember that there are a lot of like NASCAR fans come from all walks of life, but there are a lot of like backwoods, like true blue NASCAR fans that like they pick up these races with the antenna still.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
So I think that they would greatly alienate a lot of fans if they did go only streaming.
I think the biggest move of NASCAR did go to streaming is Amazon. Just with the amount of people in the U.S. that has Amazon Prime, that they would be able to watch it.
Yeah, and they would be smart.
Yeah.
But I think that if they were to do that, maybe run the summer series. on Amazon. Like the summer races, the races that already don't get much viewership anyway.
Yeah.
And then once the playoffs hit, we're right back on national television.
And then again, we might just be talking a lot of shit just for Fox and NBC to sign like another huge long-term deal.
What if they streamed all the regular season races, except for like the Crown Jewel races, like your Daytonas or Talladega or something, or just ran the Coke 600 or whatever, but then like all the playoffs are just strictly on TV? Would you guys pay for a streaming service? Like, would that be beneficial?
I would pay for the streaming service regardless myself.
Yeah.
But I don't want to like alienate NASCAR fans who are like older and maybe don't understand technology as well as like you or I do. I don't know what it would hurt to have that streaming subscription service have like original NASCAR content on there. They could have the glass case of emotions. They could have stacking pennies. All of those NASCAR produced podcasts. They could have NASCAR original series, like mini series.
You know what they need to bring back? They need to bring back the race day built by the Home Depot and put that on the NASCAR Classics.
Yes.
Yeah, dude. Think about like all of the cool stuff we used to have back in the day that was like NASCAR related, and now there's just nowhere to air that. So NASCAR Network, like if that's the hypothetical name for it, it could be the modern day Speed Channel.
Yeah.
But all NASCAR content.
And that's the cool thing about like, I know Roku's good about that because Jared's let me borrow Dirt Vision before, so you can download those apps directly to it. And it's straight. So like Dirt Vision, Flow Racing, when Junior does his late models, any of that stuff, you can watch the Cars series on Flow, like all those things. You can download those apps super quick right to the Roku stick, so it makes it easier because most of these like you go to Walmart and find a television, 50-inch television, it's got Roku built into it. So hey, maybe with this thing switching over to like Fire Sticks and Rokus, maybe it'll make it a little bit easier that no one's got to, rig up a whole computer setup to watch streaming services. It's just there.
Yeah, because now it is still like the NASCAR Classics is a website. It's web-based, so it's not an app yet. Which it airplays just fine to a Samsung TV. Like I have no problem doing that at all. But I think that that's the direction ultimately that NASCAR is going to have to move eventually. I don't know that we'll see it within the next few years. If we do, I think it would only be older races and not current races. Maybe just newer content, like short form stuff that they maybe would put on YouTube. They might start throwing it on there instead. So you're saying bring speed back? Yeah, 100%. I've been saying that since speed went away. But anyway, I guess it's about time to wrap it, guys. I am beat up. I'm sure everybody else is too. This was a fun
Jared, do you wrap
episode.
Never.
Attaboy. Once again, JD, thanks again for the $100, dude. That's absolutely insane.
Thank you, sir.
Keeping the lights on in the LTC building another month. I appreciate you, buddy. Everybody who's watching still appreciate y'all trekking through the long haul with us. This has been our longest episode in a while. Brayton, thank you for coming on, dropping your ARCA news. Stoked for you, buddy. JB, do me a favor and give us a rundown of where people can find you.
Oh, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Just look up JB Graphics. It's super simple. Little JB logo right there. You can go to shopjbmerch.com and get yourself a nice little hat like this. There's a bunch of different t-shirt designs out there, hoodies, stickers, whatever you want. Shopjbmerch.com. Remember that.
Will you get towels with your face on them?
I could. I can get some JB socks and, some shot glasses,
I would rock the shit out of the socks if you made some.
Bet? All right. I'll put some out there.
He's like, buy them right now. They're up.
I got you. I'll make those. But yeah, follow JB Graphics everywhere on the social media pages. My Twitter, I changed my Twitter to @jbakaisa_11j. Kind of more professional in my new era of Twittering or whatever. Follow me on there, or don't follow me because this is a NASCAR podcast and I don't think a lot of people want to see my dirt content stuff.
I think we have a lot of race fans who watch this. Like, it doesn't have to be just NASCAR.
Well, hypothetically, if you're interested in seeing what I'm doing in Pennsylvania or whatever, give it a follow. I definitely have a lot of content I try to push out there, Follow my guy, Brent Marks. I've sponsored him. Big sponsor guy here. Instagram and Twitter handles are at JB_graphics 2_. We're about to start my high school football season for JB Graphics page, so definitely be on the lookout for that.
Oh, do I get to go back on the show? Can I pick my teams again?
Yeah, you can come back on the show, man. I got you.
What the hell is that team's name? What's the team's?
Cameron County. Red Raiders.
The underdog.
Red Raiders. 8 seed, baby. Got smoked in the first round. JB Graphics download will be back tomorrow night at 10 o'clock Eastern time. I'm doing like the after hours time, just like you guys always do. I had to model my show after what you guys do. You guys have successful 10 o'clock shows, so guess what? I'm going to do the 10 o'clock shows. JB after hours.
It's funny you say that because we're trying to get out of it.
Really?
Yeah, or get ready to check.
Hey,
bro.
I got you. I'm going to carry on the legacy of 10 o'clock
Let's
starts.
Please do, dude. Because this right here is, this is unsustainable. I think we're all
Shoot, it's 12:30. I didn't even know what time it was. Wow.
Yeah, dude. You don't realize it, and then you look down at the clock, and it's like, shit, I got to be up in a few hours.
I don't have to work until noon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I got that night shift.
Beautiful.
Yeah, prison job, boy.
Got to go to jail tomorrow.
Dalton.
All right, I'm glad you asked. So let me get my promotion out the way real quick. We are back for Rider Reactions this Saturday night for the Coke Zero Sugar 400 at Daytona. Hope you guys tune into that one. It's going to be a fun stream. This is a can't miss. The Coke Zero 400 is hands down one of my favorite races of the whole season. We're going to find out who makes the playoffs, who doesn't. So you're definitely going to want to tune in live. No, I promise I will not.
A fucking Coke bottle in your hand.
Yeah. Yes, I did. It's a Coke Zero bottle. Coke Zero 400, baby. No, I'm not going to rage quit of Kyle Rex because Kyle Rex out of the Coke Zero 400 every fucking year, so it's nothing new. Again, we're just going to have some fun Saturday night, so make sure you spend your Saturday night with me on Rider Reactions this Saturday night. As for the rest of the season, after this weekend, we will come back the very next week for the Southern 500 for Darlington. Then we won't be back until the Charlotte Roval. Then we'll come back for a second straight week again for Las Vegas the week after that. And then we will end the season for the championship race of Phoenix.
Can I be that person and ask, what's the weather going to be like on Saturday?
Actually, it's damn good forecast. Like, sunny all week.
It's going to rain.
Yeah, I don't believe it, dude.
I don't believe it either, but as of right now, it's...
Nice weather calls for thunderstorms, dog. Lightning delays,
Vortex
man.
theory.
Vortex theory.
Vortex theory.
I'll actually look at it real quick.
Yeah, in the meantime, hey, thanks again for watching another episode of the LTC Straight Out of East Tennessee. Next week, we'll have a pretty cool announcement. We might have a sponsorship going on, so we'll talk about that next week. I'm Cody, your host with the most.
I'm JKL.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm Dalton Reddy Bush.
J-Head. Dog.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey, it's Coop Daddy Jared, baby. I miss you.
JP.
Jacob, don't you have something to say to end this off?
No,
tonight?
I think I'm going to give it to you tonight because you had a pretty good one. It's all you, dog.
Guys, just wanted to say that Matthew Parvin thinks that Casey Anthony is innocent and what she did was right. He now lives in Florida and he's on the hunt for Casey Anthony. Stay tuned next week. Austin Cindric.
Cody's muted again.
You're muted.
I'm trying to play an outro, and now it's just taking.
Bro, no, you safe. You Gucci.
Too far. Hard. Anyway, all right, we're out. Bye, everybody. I can't play video. See you on the flip side, unless I get absolutely demolished by like an 18-wheeler. Bye.